Can you feel when you feel to change the morning sunrise? How about the sound of whistling, the waves bring in, and everything gets better when you're here beside me now. So let's rock out together to a paradise.
All right, story time. There's ads in my music stream. Oh no, but this is in the music stream. It's not. Hello, I'm Mark. Good, you're just in time. Good morning, good afternoon, good day, and why? Happy Thursday, but who gives a shit about Thursday? That Thursday was like last week. This is Thursday. Hope everyone's having a great Thursday. Part 2 of Persona. Part 2, or Part 2 as they say in places that don't speak English. Hope everyone's doing fine. This week was a bit unique, I would say. Like, I had a lot of friction, more unexpected friction, both in professional and my personal life that happened this week. Thanks, Larry. Boy, am I thirsty. Right off the bat. All right. Daily tea check. It's tea. Last I checked. It's my preferred go-to brand. It's slightly bitter. I prefer it. Yeah, I had a lot of like friction. Not in a fun way. Like sometimes friction can be good. Like when I was like yesterday. Oh, that's the other thing I could do. I could show off a little bit. Actually, I love the. I don't want to get rid of the music though, but I have to turn it down slightly just for a minute. I'm gonna play the pause on it just for a moment. Sorry, Summer Seaside. I love you. I was cooking yesterday. I had so much fun. I don't think you guys are gonna be able to hear this. I don't know, but I can test. Let me know if you guys hear this sound. If you don't, I'm gonna play it in 3, 2, 1. I don't know if that came through. Maybe because I disabled all the desktop audio, so that might not have gone through. Yeah, it's because desktop audio is all right. It's fine. I have another way I can do it. Hold on. Your admiral's cooking. I promise the music will come back here. I was playing around with a new tool I found, so I want to show it here. I'll send the test alert. Watch this. Yeah? What do you think? I made some new bit music yesterday. I found a tool. I can also do it for this. I'll send another one. And it's crappy, or I feel like it's crappy, but I made it. That was me. I made that. I was figuring out I found some online tools where I could do that and play around with it. I figured like having a little bit more 8-bit, 16-bit stuff would be more in line with the. Let me put the chill tunes back on while I talk. So I wanted to try that out, and I was excited to give it a shot. I'll see if I can mix it in a little bit more, but like having like a generic alarm that I own, it could be fun, and maybe I can figure out some other stuff with it. But I was really happy to try it out. It worked out pretty well. But thank you for the compliments, Mark. I appreciate it very much. But that was kind of like the upside. Earlier in the week, I had a team that was like, I felt like, okay, so guys, this is gonna sound like a personal grievance, but let me vent for a minute. I became a security engineer earlier this year, so I'm still learning the ropes. But I think one thing that was frustrating me this week was like I was working with not one but two teams, and I felt like I couldn't win. Like there was no right answer, and it frustrated me. So like one team was like, I want to do this. I'm like, that seems okay, you can do that. Another team's like, I want to do this, you can't do that. And then they immediately turn around, well, why didn't they? Well, it's like a 5-year-old who like doesn't understand that like their little brother or their big brother or whatever, or big sister or little sister, their sibling can do other things, and they were asking for something different, but no, that's the same. Why I can't do it? Why can't I do it? And I'm just like, dude, like, what are you, like 5? Like, I thought we were trying to have, I thought it was pretty obvious, but you know, I didn't appreciate that, like, you're like listening in or like peeking in on the other rest of my business to like, the minute you say, aha, you know, what is this, Phoenix, right? You're like, objection! You didn't have tea, that's piss. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I like it literally felt like that kind of like disarming. I was really mad. I'm like, I felt like I wanted to be petty about it a little bit. I can't be that way, right? One, because I'm not that guy, but two, it's like, it's just not very constructive or productive in professional settings to do that. But thirdly, I'm just not that guy. But I was a minute like, you know, okay, you know what? I'm gonna be the parent. Nobody gets anything. Nobody's happy. Perfect, right? I was a little. In case he has friends or relatives encourage such behavior. But I was just a little upset. And then another thing that happened. I don't want to go into details, but I had 2 very good friends. Like I've known these people since like 2008, like back when my Final Fantasy 11 days. God, Final Fantasy was like 20 years ago. Oh my god, I played Final Fantasy for 2011 a lot back then. Anyway, I've known these people for a long time, and we've been friends, and we've been keeping basically close. And then all of a sudden, I get a message. I'm like, yeah, we're no longer friends. Like, what? I'm sorry, what? What happened? I was just waking up, and I'm like, well, I get a message like, what? Huh? I'm confused. And it just felt devastating in a way. It felt like, I guess it's like, you know, time keeps on rolling. But I was like, what the heck, Dio? I was just like, so like this week has been a little bit up and down for me. I'm gonna try and have some fun tonight, indeed, per the song lyrics here. And hopefully we'll have some fun for the rest of the week. But I was just like, Jesus, this week's been rough. So hopefully we'll play some NIKKE and have some fun tonight, and we'll do some court and stuff. Yeah, it happens. Yeah, you know, it's like, could I bitch and moan about it? Of course I could. I mean, I'm allowed to, right? I'm human. I'm allowed to, you know, do that kind of stuff. I'll figure it out. And it's not every week, but it hurt. It hurt a little bit. It's like, what the heck's going on? I think what really upset me on the professional thing more is like, I wasn't even really that mad about their behavior of the other people, the other parties. I was just more mad at myself. I'm my harshest critic. So like when I get something wrong, I just beat myself like, stupid, why, what the fuck were you thinking? You know, I'm like that kind of guy when it happens to like, and it feels like the difficulty level has ramped up a few notches now that I'm in security, because I don't know why, because I had this kind of perception. I think I don't know how correct it is, but my perception is when I wasn't a security person, I was like, oh, security, they know all the right stuff. They have to make the right calls, so they must know what they're talking about. Like, turns out, security's hard, and even security engineers can get things wrong, you know? They try our best, we try our best not to, but it happens, you know? Like, even when I was an engineer who actually was, like, doing infrastructure, like, I got infrastructure wrong a lot. There was a lot of trial and error, but we figured it out eventually. So, I don't know. Anyway, that's the, kind of the end of the personal yap rant. I need to get better at like yapping in general. Sounds like you're putting, you know, lose. Try to take it easy on your mental. I appreciate it, Mark. Thank you so much for the support. You know, it wasn't all bad. Like I said, you know, I got to fool around with OBS. I actually felt productive because like I got to fiddle with my OBS. I fiddled with StreamerBot a little bit. I fiddled with some things. Oh boy, here he comes. Oh Lord, he coming. World's #1 dad approaching. Anyway. Up, breath turned down. Does he say swag there? I didn't even hear that until now. Up. Sway. He says sway. That's so dumb. This song just makes me mad because it's like, why does such a villain get such a stupidly catchy song? Anyway, yeah, I'm not gonna try, pause this, focus, remember. Yeah, exactly. You know, I always try to be, even when I was like, I had taken an hour or so to cool off, and it was like, even on Silver Lining, I was trying to take the idea of like, you know, I did learn something from it, and, you know, it wasn't all bad, and I am making mostly right or good calls, so one bad decision isn't the end of the world, you know, even if it was a bad decision. I don't think it was a bad decision. Like, when I talked about it with other people, like, I don't think it was a bad decision. You made a call based on the facts. They just didn't like the decision. Like, I guess that makes more sense. What is your decision, Melly? Maybe we can help you with that. What's your FF14 decision? Pinky out. I'll listen. What do you got, Melly? Moving from Spriggan to Lich. Oh, server move. Yeah. You know, to be honest, I was thinking about the same thing, because, like, although it hasn't been happening recently, but a lot of our friends moved to, like, European servers, and I need to get off of the US server. The person I met wants me to move. Well, how much do you like them, Melly? I mean, that's the thing, is, like, you have a lovely FC in Spriggan. Can you do, like, server travel? Can you just do, like, server visit? They do, like, world visit now. That's possible. You could do a data center visit for a while. You don't have to give up the FC. I was thinking about like this with like our friend group, because it was like, you know, Shizu and Coco and everybody, they play some stuff. We want to get married. Oh, it's serious, huh? I think it's tough, but whatever you pick, Melly, I think it'll work one way or the other, but just give it some time. You'll come to an answer. Those kind of decisions usually take time, and you should not rush yourself, right? Give yourself some time to think about it. But there are other options. Like, if you want to always go visit your FC, you can, I'm sure. Unless you can convince everybody to go to your side. That'd be another thing. But I know that 14 has, like, those tools in place for people can visit and world hop and stuff a little bit more. I was thinking about taking advantage of it myself, because, like, maybe I should switch to the EU servers just so I can be around all of my friends a little bit more. We'll see. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with me, listening to my ramble. I appreciate it. But we're here to play some... we got a job to do. We not got a job to do. We're here to have a good time. So have a good time we shall. I see that thing in the upper right corner from the main story. This is taunting me. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh. Well, congratulations, Melly. Well, you're a handsome... You are good looking. I'll just leave it at that. I'm sorry. I don't know. Like, when it comes to those kind of like adjectives, are you allowed to call girls handsome? Or I was like, or like, where for them, what's the appropriate adjective for like, is it handsome? Is it beautiful? Is it good look? Like, I heard yes. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm trying to be aware. But anyway, so we got things to do. Hi, Bae. Speaking of pretty, I really Bansome. There we go. That's good. That's a good compromise. Everyone says you're cute. Okay, well, you are pretty cute, Melly. This is staring me in the face every time I log in now. I cannot wait next week, guys, once we get through the Persona event. I can't wait to play this with you because, oh boy, I'm hearing things. I'm like, I'm keeping out of spoilers on purpose, but oh boy, I can't wait to play chapters 47 and 48. It looks so good. We'll get into that eventually. Hi, Bae. Thank you, Zenith. All right, so we got a job to do. So usually we go and meet the new girls, same as the older girls. This one, Yukiko. Persona. Let's go meet Yukiko. We're gonna get to know her when P4 Golden Remake comes out, because I definitely want to play P4, but I have never played P4. So this character, this lovely lady, is completely brand new to me. She does give the impression of a Yamato Nadeshiko, though. A heavenly woman, for those who might not be Heavenly Maiden, Yamato Nadeshiko. Her full name is Yukiko Amagi. She's a member of the investigation team formed by a group of students from Yasogami High School, as well as a Persona user. As daughter to the manager of the renowned Amagi Inn, she is undergoing training as its heir. Though quick-witted, she struggles a bit at reading a room and can come across as airheaded. MERC after meeting the new girls. I don't want to play with you anymore. I just drop Helm and as I pick up like Makoto. So she's gonna be the heiress to an inn. That means she's pretty loaded, I imagine. Like in terms of like, it depends on the size of the inn, but like if it's one of those legacy inns, they probably do pretty decently. Let me hear that one more time, see if I can translate. I gotta get better at Japanese listening anyway, so let me see if I can do this one more time. Okay, I picked up a bit there. She's like, this TV here sent me to another world. That was the last half. So, Shiraina ne. Yeah, so he's basically like, I don't know. I was just watching the TV and all of a sudden I was sent to this other world. Oh, I forgot to look at her stats and stuff. So she's an assault. Oh, she's a submachine gun? Yeah, SMG? Oh, she's a full machine gun. Never mind. Konohana Sakuya. Maragida. I love the flavor text because it's all just like Persona based. Final distributed damage, affects self. She's a sub? Nope. If anything, because she's a machine gunner, she's like a dom. Ooh, this is lovely. That's pretty. Amagi in kimono. Beautiful. What's this other one? I'm sorry. You got a nightie? You got nightwear? I guess that makes sense because they did it for Makoto, but all right. What's with the Groucho Marx glasses on the ground? So what's this machine gun look like? Okay. So she's basically got a machine gun arm. That's cool. Also, she sees very properly. That's a joke from Persona 4. Oh, well, I'm looking forward to learning more about that then. Glasses are a reference. I mean, listen, Shift Up does a great job of like paying attention to the collab material. So kudos to them. I'm just like, you know, I just notice how she's just sits in Seiza position basically the entire time. It's very impressive. Like I've done that before. Like after like 10 or 15 minutes, my knees just go numb and then you kind of just sink into it. But I think if I did that now, like I'm dying. I used to do that when I was in martial arts training. All right. Well, welcome in, Yukiko. We'll see if I can grab you later. This is my fave collab from NIKKE, so it's great. It's a lot of fun. I'm just nerding out over all the Persona references. A woman who doesn't shake while shooting, is that legal in this game? Yes. Turns out it is. I mean, most people were complaining about Makoto not having cake, which I think we can deduct because my queen, I got her on Wednesday. I managed to grab Makoto, but like people were like complaining like, where's the cake? I'm like, it's sort of there, but people were like expecting like, I might be on the I might be on the minority opinion about this, but like Makoto's got a great ass. She got a great ass, but you got to kind of put it in context where like when she was in the game, like they're obviously going from the game models, right? Not like the artistic renditions. And she's got a martial artist like high school buddy. Yeah, I think it's accurate. Exactly. Thank you, Mark, for backing me up. That's my point. She was never like she wasn't like walking around with like a giant ass in the games. Like, I think this is very accurate and true to the character. Call me crazy, but people are like, I wanted NIKKE. I wanted Makoto ass. Where's my Makoto ass? It's like, ah. Anyway, it's silly. People are being silly sometimes. What's the new advisement? Phantom. Speaking of Phantom, she might show up here. Speaking of Phantom.
Life was great, wasn't it?
I mean, you can look at the way Red's cake jiggles, Melly, but no. The answer is no. Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? Hi, Siren. It's not all about cake, as I land on this screenshot.
Forgive me for I use no gimmick or trick.
I did manage to land Phantom's new skin because it's just too damn good. It's so damn pretty. Phantom, where are you be? It's just really good. I like it a lot. Like, this is like, if she was like normal Phantom Thief, this is like her like super Phantom Thief form, and it's like really pretty. Plus, you got a little guy. How can you get mad at a little guy?
The road to justice has no end. I would be glad if you walked it with me.
She's awesome. Phantom is like low-key one of my like low-key favorite NIKKEs in the game. Like, she's just fucking cool, and she's silly. She makes me smile. She makes me smile. What can I say? She's fun. Anyway, I love like the fact that she can't spell worth a damn and everything, but she's great. I adore her. All right. Maybe we'll get a favorite item for Phantom down the line. That'd be funny too. And it's gonna be like a speak and spell. That's a little mean. My favorite item. This taught me how to spell. The commander's like, really? I can see where you get your talent from. And he looks at it. The speak and spell, like the numbers are jumbled. The one button's been replaced with like a K. I'm like, what? Anyway, it's time. It's story time. Oh. You're gonna hit me with that? There's the baseline. I'm just gonna listen for a minute. Yes! But then I'm challenging you. Sure, Melly, I can do my best. Oh, wow. Oh, time to start the show. I love this song. Like, it just brings me back into like P5 mode. God, now I gotta play P. Okay, I'm gonna play P5 later. I gotta play P5 again. Fellas, we're gonna play P5 later. Vote. the Admiral's made a decision. Sometime before the end of the year, we're playing P5 again. Mark it on the calendar somewhere when I figure it out. Falling up on the making, for the taking, life will change. So yeah, Melly, what's your decision? What do you need help with, buddy? Fuendo? How can the Admiral help you? Which skirt? Okay.
As long as we're together,
Hi, Rappy.
I will never fall.
Is it okay for me to share this, Melly? Or do you want to keep it private? I don't mind. Love me some P5. Me too, Mark. I don't mind sharing. Okay. Let me make sure I got both of these. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna get both of these on here. All right. So let me share my browser real quick. Not a game. It's not a game. You think this is a game? All right, so Melly needs help. Both. Let's see if we can help our friend out. So on one side we got the stockings, thigh highs, I guess you would call them, with the skirt. And on the other side, we got the same boots but no thigh highs. So I'm guessing this is due. So what I'm guessing here is the skirt is part of the body. Like it comes there. And these are like breeches, or like, cause I've done this before with some Final Fantasy 14 glamours where like you have like pants that like show a little thigh gap or a little bit. The skirt's from the school outfit from the online store. Okay, got it. I think this is just my take, just at a glance of the character and trying to put like a mental image about this character's background in my mind. I think this one's better. This one feels like, yeah, I know what you meant, Melly. I think this one speaks more to me in terms of like, it could be like biased because we're playing P5, but like, if you got the hood and the black and red, you're kind of playing a thief, or you're kind of playing some sneaky ninja or some dark wizard. I feel like this is too cutesy. This is more serious. Like, if that's how I interpret these two screenshots. This one is more of the like the serious. You got a little bit of sexiness, cuteness with the thigh gap. This is more cutesy, less serious. Does that make sense? Anyone else have any thoughts? Lerv, Mark, anyone? This is kind of interpreting it. 1 second. Pass? What do you mean pass? As in like you don't have any opinion, Lur? All right, fair enough. Look, I hope you don't mean like a smasher pass, because like that's not the game we're playing right now. We're kind of, I like the thighs. Okay, so more about the more serious one to do crimes as a grib, as a gun break. Okay, so this is a gun breaker. Okay. I like this descending baseline. Sorry, I like the thighs. More skin, better. Okay. I mean, it looks good, but like also with Gunbreaker, if you're gonna play a Gunbreaker, I think a Gunbreaker would probably be more clothed. But then again, I've seen Gunbreakers and warriors with like just the chocobo head and no pants on, so it's like, what the hell do I know when it comes to tanking anymore? My personal take is if I'm playing my tank, I'm playing King Soul, then I'm doing if I'm playing King Soul, I'm taking it seriously, you know, because I have off-wear for when I'm not like getting the shit beat out of me. Definitely not speaking mean about myself. Totally not. I agree. I like cute stuff. I like cute stuff too. You know what? It sounds like we got 2 votes for cute there, Melly. So I'd say this is the winner. The one without the thigh highs is your winner. All right. There you go. I like cute stuff too. All right. Ah. Well, now. This is a fine pickle. We got a mini game. We got that. All right. I need to go to the shop. Do we go to the tartar sauce now? Cute. Mona, everybody. So some cute stuff we'll do. FBI, this is a game joke. Don't arrest me. War crimes in 14. Got it. I think they'll get the gist. Don't worry. I could just sit here and chill all day, but I feel like I'm gonna get copyright struck if I do that. I was going to the shop, right? Need to go to the shop. Excuse me. Game, work with me. Game, we good? Maybe it just didn't load. Oh well, this is a fine pickle. This is a bug? Did we bug the shop? Let me completely exit out. Interesting. That's it. Hell, what happened? I don't know what happened, girl. Let's try again. The music gives me 20 vibes. I'm not sure if that's the vibe it's going for, but it could be. Am I gonna be unable? Am I being bugged? Is the shop broken? Ooh. How do I send a help request or like a bug report? Maybe customer service? I forgot I had to do this login stuff. What do I do? What to do about this? Do I pivot? Like, I was ready to play Persona, but do we pivot to main story instead? I wasn't ready for that, but maybe we need to do that instead if this is gonna be bugged. I'll try one more time. Let me see if I can log out completely and come back in. Let me log out completely, come back in, and let's see. Maybe I can fix it. All right, we're gonna log out. I'm gonna log back in. I don't know why I'm going like this. I don't know why I'm talking like I'm a fake Australian. Well, no. Anyway, that's a really bad accent. That's a dumb voice. Let's try again.
NIKKE.
The goddess of victory, NIKKE. All right. In we go. There we go. We fixed it. The classic. Have you tried turning it off and on again? Never fails. All right. We're in. I'm in. All right, there you go. All right, we're ready. We're ready to play. That was a little scary. I would have pivoted just the main story, but luckily we don't have to. Ooh, we're going P3 with this one, huh? I like it. And oh my god, Phantom looks so fucking good in the P3 style. On the Atlas style. Holy shit. She looks so good in the Atlas style. I love that. Anyways, we got our 4 girly pops here. Let's get going. ISTG Persona and the world ends with you of the sheer minute. That's a cute Meru emote. Oh, that's a Naku. Oh, yeah, Naku. She seems nice. I swear to God. Oh. I never heard that been reduced down. All right. Here we go. Oh, you know what? You know who we can bring to the table? Because I also got her. Aegis. My queen! Alright, you can go here. Love me some Nako art streams. Oh, she's an art streamer. That's cool. Let's see.
I'm ready.
I know you are.
Go, Miranda, go!
Go, Miranda! Go!
Can I put the mask on before I head out?
Okay. Alright. Our beloved Phantom Thieves are all assembled. I got a 2 in there, right? Yep. Aegis is a 2. She's more like an 11 if you ask some people, but yeah. Aegis is great. Alright. Are we ready? Probably, actually, before I go, let me do some quick arrange. I want Phantom where I can see her. There we go. Alright. Off we go. Took a little bit of time, but I'm having fun. Story time! Footsteps fade away. Once the man is gone, I examine the web-covered partition. So, back. One of these days I need to go find like a commander hat. Like I was trying to look for like something on like Etsy or like eBay or something for like something that would like resemble like a commander hat. I couldn't find anything that was like fitting, or I could find NIKKE cosplay for commanders, but you have to have the full outfit, not just the hat. Like I just want the hat to start with. Like I could do the full cosplay maybe eventually, but it was like, I just want to start with a hat, you know, because then I could wear the hat on Thursdays and we could just play it out like that. Anyway, what do you think? I don't think this will work. Doesn't look like there's any way to get in. The web's density and durability have increased. Small arms fire wasn't able to keep up with their rate of regeneration. Hey, did you fire a gun? Is her bag gun? Yeah, she's fine. She's, Quincy's good at, like, bending in various ways to, get through, tight spaces. Hey, did you fire a gun? Yes. I determined it was necessary to verify how quickly it recovered from gunfire. Ah, good point. But then the ACPU... Speaking of... They'll probably come after us. The ACPU are the police, aren't they? My apologies. I failed to consider that. I'm sorry, Commander. It's fine. We needed some information anyway. I'll figure out something this time, too. Fortunately, the ACPU didn't just show up because of the gunshots. Commander, what's going on here? Well, Polly prods the spider webs covering the partition. Are these spider webs? Yeah, looks like it. You said you're on a secret mission. Did I say that? I didn't say that. Did one of you tell her? Please, you didn't tell her, did you? I swear to God if you told her, Boat. Oh, okay, I guess I did tell her. Never mind. You're off the hook, Boat, this time. Yeah, that's right. I knew it. The higher-ups told us to lock down the area near the outer rim partition without any explanation, so I figured something was up. Don't worry, we'll take it from here. Okay. Thanks. Don't mention it. After parting ways with Polly, I rejoined with the others. Wait, whoops. You think I'll tell anyone I will do? You think I will tell anyone I do war crimes? Well, I think you did just now. Well, got to be very careful, Melly. Right? Like you're walking a little tightrope here. Be careful, right? Commander. Yeah. If the police are already on the case, do you think we could ask them, or maybe someone even higher up for help? That will be difficult. Information about D-Waves is classified, and I look up at the partition covered in spider webs. The outer rim beyond that wall technically isn't part of the Ark. Don't make me walk the plank. I will forgive you, but next time I'm having Shizu throw you in the brig, okay? You go into the brig for naughty people if you keep it up, okay? What do you mean? Not Shizu. Oh yeah, Shizu. There are people living in the outer rim too, aren't there? The central government only acts in the interests of the Ark citizens. And Ark citizens refer to those who live within the Ark. Wait, do you mean... Yes. The central government won't care in the slightest. If anything, they might even welcome it. Yeah, it's pretty fucked up, Yukiko, I agree. Don't worry, I'll make it work. Alright. We're back! We've returned! We're back! Hey, welcome back. You're back. It's like immediately just... That just got my Sojiro, I channeled the spirit of Sojiro for a minute. You're back. How'd it go? The other side's very much the same. You can't barely see anything through all the webs. The second you move, you get all tangled up, and your fur gets all sticky. That's right. Mira-chan even shot them with her gun, but they didn't budge a bit. Hey, you promised to keep that a secret. Oops, I forgot. Sorry. Well, that Polygirl's got a handle on the situation, so let's head back to the hideout for now. We've learned a few things, so I think it's time we had a meeting. About what? Well, for example, the time limit. Oh, right, I forgot. I was about to say, like, is he breaking the fourth wall here for a joke? No, he's like, I forgot. Part 1, the guy said, like, you have 2 weeks. Yes. So it's very much like P5. Are they gonna do a thing in the corner like 12 days until the guy fights us? Please tell me they thought that through. That'd be great. Are you a shotgunner? No, you're not. All right, you're a subby. She's a submachine gun. This is, if I remember right, this is P5. I think.
We actually won!
We sure did, Miranda. Sorry, my watch was being fuzzy. A short while later. You said something about a time limit. What do you mean? If what that guy said earlier is true, then in 2 weeks, the Ark will be covered in webs. Yeah, he did say that, didn't he? Somewhere beyond that partition, a tremendous force is gathering. Just like D-Waves. It's kind of hard to feel panicky when you got this chill vibe. Then we haven't a moment to lose. Not necessarily. He did say we have a time limit, but you can also think of it as extra time. Extra time? Think about how those webs behaved. Did they spread out or attack us? The webs didn't move at all. Indeed, from the moment the man disappeared until we returned, the webs did not spread at all. So instead of gradually spreading his power over the next 2 weeks, he'll unleash it all at once 2 weeks from now. What if it's like a gauge? Once it fills up, he explodes, and then he has to recharge it before he can do it again. Yeah, and then the problem is, like, if he's on burst 3, he can't really do it without 2 other people. Wait. Maybe that was the wrong type of gauge we're talking about. Well, we certainly can't rule that out. I'll ask Polly to keep an eye on the partition. Good idea. And as for us, I think back to the spider webs on the partition. If the webs aren't spreading for the time being, we should make the most of this opportunity. While we're at it, I'd like to find out whether this supposed grace period is actually real. The man said we had 2 weeks, but we can't exactly take him at his word. Phantom's words bring back memories of everything that happened with the man. He might have been actually telling the truth after all. Or maybe even 2 weeks isn't enough. What makes you think that? That guy's all about putting on airs, making himself seem more important than he really is, and just comes naturally to him. Not that I have any evidence to back that up. How are we supposed to have any solid evidence in a situation like this? At least we got a lead. Indeed. It's better than nothing. If the ACPU keeps an eye on the wall, they'll let us know if anything happens. For now, let's just do what we can. And if they contact us, we'll respond. How does that sound? Sounds good to me. I think for a moment before pulling up a map on my tablet. Quincy, find us a way in. The escape queen herself. I tap the screen and switch to a different map layer. Elevator routes spread across the screen like a spiderweb. And some of them lead to the outer rim. Elevator routes? Yeah, I can do that. You sure it won't come back to bite us later? If it does, I'll take responsibility. There are probably things the maps doesn't show, so make sure you check those as well. Then we're good. How long do you think it'll take? Quincy stands up with a grin. Why don't you have a cup of coffee and relax for a bit? Quincy's doing what Quincy does. If there's a hole, if there's a little mouse hole, if there's like a cracked door, she'll find a way in. She's just that damn good. God, I love the skin. It was worth the 1 mon I dropped for it. They keep, just when I think they pulled me out, they pulled me back in.
We won! We actually won!
Miranda's actually pulling a lot of weight, apparently. That night, we make our way to the outer rim through a passage Quincy found. Bang! You see? She's just that damn good. Where are we? We're in an elevator tunnel connected to the outer rim. More precisely, it's a maintenance tunnel linking the elevators that run between the Ark's underground levels and the surface. Underground? Haven't you heard? The Ark lies not on the surface, but deep underground. Leo-chan did tell us, but I had no idea we were that far underground. Leo-chan. Yeah. Oh, right, Leon. Yeah, I still can't believe it. How'd this happen? Long ago, machines known as Raptures invaded our world. Humanity fought back desperately, but it wasn't enough. In the end, we had no choice but to build the Ark and take refuge within it. Raptures. I have a question. If the area inhabited by humans in this world is comparable to that of our own, then the original human population doesn't match the number of the people the Ark could have accommodated. Were there people who never made it into the Ark? Maybe some are still hiding on the surface, or maybe there are some underground cities like the Ark. If he can travel between places like that, catching him won't be easy. Phantom, you want to tell him or should I? No. Huh? The Ark is all that's left of humanity. What? That doesn't make any sense. Well, that's one of the reasons we NIKKEs came onto the scene. Humanity was obviously trying to reclaim the surface, but human strength alone just wasn't enough. That's right! It's our job to defeat the Raptures and reclaim the surface! Oh, and I have to maintain law and order too! And I'm also a Phantom Thief. She's got a lot of work. It's no wonder Miranda sometimes gets a little confused. She's got 3 different jobs. Reclaim the surface, be a cop, and also be a thief. Yep. Come to think of it, didn't you say that last time you were kind of like us, I guess? Something about having a mission? That's correct. Protecting the people you care about and staying by their side. Those are the most important things. People you care about. Yes. Ooh, like a boyfriend? No, nothing. No, not in that sense. Really? He's someone precious to me. That's how I perceive him. Aw, don't be like that. Oh! Quincy stops walking. We're here. This is it. The narrow passage leading to the outer rim is blocked by spider webs. But... oh! The webs here are way flimsier. I bet we can break through them. It's not just here. Most of the side has fewer webs than the partition area. I wonder why that is. The man said he controlled his webs as though they were extensions of himself. It's possible his influence only extends as far as his consciousness can reach. As in, like, his cognition, one might say. Right, Mona? Mona gets what I'm talking. Mona, you get what I'm talking. You get what I'm putting down, right? And put the backlight on. There we go. That's a lot brighter, a lot better. Yeah, Mona, you get what I'm talking about, right? Yeah. I nudged the big cat head. If he really is gathering his strength, he may not be able to keep tabs on everything. What's that door over there? Mona points to a heavy-looking door that's firmly shut. I tried opening it, but I couldn't find the controls. Did you try breaking through? It's a grade 1 security door, so that's not happening. Getting through those webs would be way easier. Mona touches the spider webs blocking the path. They're not just tough, they're sticky and slippery too. No way we're climbing up through these. What's wrong? Is something bothering you? Mona scans the top of the wall, then shakes his head. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Well, it's better than not being able to get in. Looks like we'll need to get our hands on some tools. Yeah. Everyone ready? Of course. Yeah. Leave it to me. Fire! That's a lot of fire. That's even more fire. The NIKKEs open fire as the Personas unleash their attacks on the webs. I'm gonna do some MSQ. Thanks, Millie. Appreciate it. Thanks for the lurk. Appreciate it. Have a good time with your MSQ. Frost spreads across the strands while flames consume them. Razor sharp gusts tear through the webs, and then... the back blast sends Teddy sprawling. Oh, what incredible firepower! Hey, that's Neon's line. But I guess she's not here, so it's okay. What was that attack? There's no way all that power came from your arm. If your normal attacks are already this strong, what the heck will happen when you summon your persona? Aegis looks at me. I only utilized approximately 30% of my built-in firepower. Oh, that was Aegis that, like, shocked the world. Yeah, she's strong. She's, like, really good in terms of, like... I remember, like, with P3, like, she was one of the main 4 I used. Because she was incredibly good at just being physical. And there's a lot of, like, late-game bosses, enemies that just did physical. So she was really handy. And I think her Palladium also ended up having, like, a lot of, buffs that I leveraged a lot. I'm gonna have to go back to my Persona 3 playthrough. Please factor that into future tactical orders. Okay. Miranda points ahead. Commander, look over there! I turn around to see the spiderwebs rapidly regenerating. Get inside! Our footsteps thunder as we rush inside. Wait, don't leave me behind! The moment Teddy rolls in after us, the passage behind us is sealed off by spiderwebs. Do we have to do that again when we want to leave? Ugh, not having a reliable way out isn't ideal from a tactical standpoint, but I sweep my flashlight down on the tunnel. There are spiderwebs here and there, but they don't look like they'll get in our way. We don't have a choice. Let's go. Indeed. We can't leave things as they are. Off we go into the wild blue launder. Hi, Take a Punch. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Happy Thursday. Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you doing? We are playing some Persona. Actually, we're playing NIKKE, but it's the Persona collab. And so we enter the Outer Rim. There are no spider webs here. Not a single strand of spiderweb can be seen, as if the outside were an illusion. Do you think he concentrated his power on the partition so it could serve as a sort of barrier? Then that would explain why it would take him 2 weeks to gather his strength. I don't know how big the Outer Rim is, but maybe he isn't strong enough to cover the whole area in webs at once. Makes sense. The Outer Rim's huge. It surrounds the entire arc, after all. He must have assumed we'd never be able to get in here. What an arrogant man. Actually, there could be another reason. A trap? You think it's a Toepa? Part of his master plan? I heard that Cree. Uh-oh. D-shadows come shambling out of the surrounding alleys. I guess there are D-shadows inside. He didn't see any need to spin webs. Since there's D-shadows inside, he didn't see any need to spin webs here. With all these shadows roaming around, this place is practically a palace. The group prepares for battle. Did he sense we gotten in? That's possible. Commander, if a fight breaks out here, is there anyone nearby who could get caught in the crossfire? Well, everyone gets caught in the crossfire when you play it. It's the game. It's the epic game of strategy and speed. According to Quincy's report, there shouldn't be any civilians nearby. All right, then I suppose we can do this the easy way. Queen summons her Persona! Let's take out these D-shadows and clear the way. I'm worried about the people in the Outer Rim, too. Right, let's finish them off quick, just like Phantom Thieves. Let's do this. Let's do this, Queen. He said it. He said the thing. Hope everyone's doing well. How you doing? Hope you're doing well, Punch. Did I hit 2 people? I guess it would be, because it's technically a shotgun. Bullets. Awesome. Too good.
Anything else I can do to help the thieves?
No, I think we're good. What's up, Blair? Anything on your mind, buddy? Rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tat. Enemy reinforcements at 2 o'clock. Reloading. Aegis. She fires her laser. Annihilation complete. That firepower is as dependable as ever. Sure is. I think that was the last of them. I'm not sensing any more D-shadows nearby. I'm back! Quincy returns from scouting the area. So what'd you find? Same as always. What do you mean by same as always? Nobody's there. They all vanished without a trace. Something feels off after entering the Outer Rim. Quincy said there weren't any civilians near the fire tunnel. But even after going deeper inside, we still haven't found a single person. Do you suppose... Phantom looks at where D-shadows lie defeated. The people of the Outer Rim were attacked by the D-shadows? There's no way to know right now. All we can do is keep moving forward. Okay. Anyway, I raise my head and look around. Quincy, how far have we come? Pretty far? Could you be more specific? Maybe she can be after the ad break. Thanks everybody for hanging out with me tonight. Man, I nailed that. Okay, I got the timer ready. Punch, Melly, Mark, Lear, thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. Appreciate it. Oh God, I got something in the back of my throat that wants to come out, but it's just like being stubborn. Like, come on out. Like, no. Might be time to get some more water. All right, I'm gonna go get some water while I wait because something really wants to come out, but it's not. I'll be right back, everybody. Don't worry, you won't miss anything. Just enjoy the tunes. Stack of balloons. Oh, that feels a little better. Man. What's this notification? What is this foul thing in my Discord? I'm not a big fan of the new updates for Discord. You're talking about Quincy, I presume there? There's for swimming, or are there different types of gases for capturing rooms? I think they're kind of like to help her suspend in midair when she has to like do like an infiltration. Like she's using the power of it to like manipulate her body when she's like dipping through laser fields and stuff. So they could have like different things. Also, it could just be the battery. Like being that agile requires a lot of battery, let's say. Okay. Perpetual power. The surface area helps with like solar power. Welcome to Thursday. Quincy is I wonder, you know, I have to look at the popularity polls. I wonder how popular Quincy is by comparison. I know Cindy won this year's NIKKE popularity contest by a pretty significant margin, I would think. And it's mostly because people wanted to see the costume. And boy, did they get one for summertime. Anyway, welcome back from breaks, everybody. Appreciate it. Let's get back. Quincy, could you be more specific? And who is in last place? I don't know. If I had to guess, it's probably one of the villains, like Crow. Crow is well hated. Red Shoes. Red Shoes gets my vote. I hate her. I despise Red Shoes and everything she stands for. Well, Quincy holds up a map, then points at empty air well off to one side. We're far enough that, under normal circumstances, we'd already be deep beneath the untouched ground outside the Ark. Huh. We haven't been going in circles. We've been moving in almost a straight line. What if the terrain's changed, like it does in the dimensions? Teddy, do you think you can... Blah. Good response, Teddy. Teddy? There are so many weird smells here, I can't tell what's happening anymore. Even my bearings are all out of whack. I'm so dizzy, I feel kinda weird. Blah. I'm not as bad as this guy, but I don't feel so great either. I can't really smell anything, but I can tell something's off about the air. It only gets worse the farther we go in. Our encounters with these shadows are becoming more frequent too. They seem to be getting stronger as well. We've been able to handle them so far, but... Let's fall back for now. We need to gather information and prepare. Yeah, let's do that. Teddy doesn't look so good either. Bleh. Sorry for being such a burden. It's okay. We can barely move forward without you, buddy.
Time to judge this rampant
How was that?
evil.
Did that work? Rampant evil.
I've got a spell for some new roots as well.
Evil knows no end.
I want to know how strong everybody's doing. Oh.
Anything else I can do to help the thieves?
How's everyone doing? Yeah, Phantom is taking it by storm. Cool. The spider webs are even thicker than before. We barely managed to force our way back the way we came and return to the Ark. Phew, that was close. If we kept going, we might have ended up trapped in there. Good call, Commander. Thanks. Just doing my job. One thing's become clear. He wasn't bluffing when he said he could control the webs like extensions of himself. The webs along the route we'd taken had already regenerated, which means he identified where we'd broken through and reinforced security there. He may have even dispatched those D-shadows after realizing we infiltrated the area. Still, it seems he has his limits. Had he the means, he'd have found a way to keep us trapped. Good thing we got out of there before it was too late. You okay, Teddy? Yukiko is examining Teddy, who's sprawled out on the ground. I think he's still unconscious. Hey, we're already back in the Ark. Try taking a few deep breaths. Mona walks up to Teddy and lightly pokes him on the head. That big, big head. Bear! Teddy springs to his feet. Ah! I think I had a bad dream. What was it about? Oh, right. I dreamed the black cat was using my head as a scratching post. Who you call a black cat? They say dreaming about a black cat is an ill omen. You should especially be careful for the time being. I'm not an ill omen. Yeah, Mona's not a cat. That dream wasn't his fault. Yeah, I'm not a cat. Well, forget the dream. I feel pretty refreshed after that little bear nap. I'm full of energy again. My head's been all fuzzy ever since we went in there, but I feel great now. That's great. There it goes. Finally got it out of my freaking throat. I wonder how other people deal with that, right? I imagine it's like either just like they don't have the same problem I do, or they take medicine, or like have some sort of treatment, or that it's maybe diet? I wonder. I'd be very curious. Anyway. Then I've got something to say. Go on. I think I can take you to where that guy is. Huh? You can do that in there? I'm not very sure, but I've got a good feeling about it. It felt a little like the TV world. What do you mean? I can sniff people out. I just need information about who I'm looking for. Well, what do you need to know? Anything. His name, his age, and stuff like what's on his mind. I've seen his space bear before, so I'm good on that front. I look at Yukiko. It may be hard to believe, but it's true. So you've got an ability like the metaverse GPS? I'm jealous. At least we have a lead on what to do next. Indeed, even without Teddy's ability, we may yet discover a solution by continuing our investigation into that man. That's right! Then I will go to the library and look into it. There are tablets to thin mucus. I might have to look into that, Lurvin. I wonder if that's what YouTubers and VTubers and content creators and Twitch streamers do. Because I feel like I have to like constantly like hack stuff up, and I'm trying. That's why I'm moving off camera, because I don't want you guys to see it. I feel it's like I don't want to gross you out, right? That's why I'm trying my best to like get off camera when I do it or something, so you guys don't see it. You don't need to see that. No one needs to see that. Since he worked for someone from the central government, there should be records there as well. Oh, she's going to the library. Got it. If you're looking up materials at the library, I think I could help. Can I come with you? Then I'm coming too. You really need to see a doctor. Maybe it's acquired. Might be a prescription. Might be. I'll look into it, Lurvin, but thank you for the suggestion. All the same. There was a villain in the central government? Then I'll go ask around. I get an uneasy feeling and am about to start Miranda, but Aegis beats me to it. Are there many NIKKEs in the central government? Yeah, there are quite a few. I even know several myself. then I'll go with her. My primary objective is still to gather information about that man, but like the members have made for you, many different NIKKEs work in the Ark while also serving in combat. I find that very interesting. I'd really like to speak with some of the NIKKEs who work for the central government. Sure, I'll introduce you. Thank you, Miranda-san. Then I'll go talk to some of my underworld buddies. If that guy's from the Outer Rim, they're bound to know something. Then Mona and I will join you. Yeah, we'd stand out way too much in a library or a government building. And the underworld isn't exactly the safest place either. Even if you're your friends, it could still be dangerous for you to go alone. You're gonna be my bodyguard? Thanks. You're such a reliable kitty. I told you I'm not a cat. What? I see. I have something similar after sleeping just because I didn't treat the flu. Ooh. Yeah, ooh. I'm sorry to hear that, Lur, but I do. Again, I really appreciate the feedback, buddy. Still, I am pretty dependable. After all, I'm the Phantom Thieves ace. Now that I think about it, you are rather easy to read. No, I suppose I should say you're rather easy to read for a cat. Yeah. How many times do I have to tell you? I'm not a cat! They're a classic Mona. I'm not a cat. I'm a cat.
目標を補足
I'm not a cat. Just because I lick at myself 18 hours a day and demand fish and tip things over when they're precariously placed on ledges does not make me a cat. That sounds like very cat-like behavior, though. I'd explain that. It's like you just get the radar, the meme with the radar gun pointed at him. Cat.
敵殲滅しました
Good job, Aegis. Short while later, we finish our preparations and meet back at the hideout. Time to get going. But first, what's your plan, instructor? We're splitting up into 3 groups, but there's only one of you. Were you planning to just take it easy? Not exactly. We'll share our findings afterwards anyway, so choose whichever appeals to you, monsieur. Everyone's already where they're at their most effective. Even so, I think the investigation will go more smoothly if you accompany one of us. Okay. Which group should I join? This is kind of a tough choice. I kind of wish Phantom and Queen were in the same... I kind of wish Phantom and Queen were in the same group because that'd be making it a lot easier, but... I'm curious. God. Where's like the Persona thing where like I can scour the internet to see what everyone else picked? I guess if I had to pick, like, I like Miranda and Aegis a lot, but they're definitely like third choice for me. I think the one thing that makes me not want to go with Phantom is that I don't know enough about the P4 people to have an attachment. Can missions be replayed? Yeah, I can always come back to this. That's not the problem. I'm just more like, I'd be curious about it. Like, I'm imagining if I pick, so I think my heart says go with Queen, Mona, and Quincy. Because I have a connection with Quincy and I have a connection with Queen and Mona. I like Phantom a lot. I don't know the P4 gang just yet, although I'm looking forward to getting to know them better later next year. Miranda and Aegis, I like Aegis a lot. Miranda, she's okay. But yeah, definitely I'm like the choice I have the least connection with, I feel, in some ways. I'm gonna go with Quincy, Queen, and Mona. Quincy may be with them, but meeting the people from the underworld is still risky. I decided to join them and watch their backs. Oh, thank goodness there's not like a... Thank goodness there's not like a... Oh, you went with them? Why didn't you pick me? You know, like, I was gonna be devastated if that happened. We arrive in a back alley, where the ground is covered in puddles. So the Ark has this sort of place too. It's not as bad as the Outer Rim, but people are pretty much the same wherever you go. Oh, hang on a sec. As Quincy walks forward, A hooded figure emerges from the alley's shadows. They hand her a small USB drive before disappearing. Ta-da! They're already gone. That's rather anticlimactic. People here like to get things done fast. Tell them what you need, give them what they want, and you're good to go. Looks like we won't be getting much action as your bodyguards. Let's stop by Aids on the way back. We can grab some dessert or something. Huh? Mona stops mid-turn. I follow suit and turn to look. In the direction we came from, there's a pair of black bunny ears poking out from behind a trash can. Black bunny ears. Could it be our one of our darling NIKKEs from the Sevens? What the? Are those bunny ears? All of a sudden, they start twitching. Who's there? Is it Noir? Well, it could either be Noir or Blanc. Could it be Aid? Wait, now I'm thinking about it. Wait, what if it's... They did mention Aid. Is it Aid? Is it Bunny Aid? Okay, here's my thoughts. It's either the Sevens, Blanc and Noir, Noir and Blanc. It could be one of the other ones from Coin Ranch. So who's been a bunny so far? Velvet, Mary, Rupee, Alice, Volkvong, Aid, Milk, Bay, Exia. There's been a lot of bunnies. Rouge. There's a lot of... I just counted it up. There's a lot more bunnies than I originally thought there were going to be. There's a lot of bunnies. But if I had to guess, the only one that's related to what we're doing here is Aid. Who's there? I'm just gonna bask in my victory for a minute, because god damn, I'm good. Damn, I'm good. Anyway. God, I missed this outfit. I can't wait to see it for the next Coin Rush event, because god dang, I love Aid and Bunny. Secret Agent Aid. She's gorgeous. Anyway. Wait, you're Aid-san, aren't you? What's with the outfit? Don't be mean. Hi. Hello, master. What's going on? Well, I was worried about you, master, so I discreetly followed you to ensure your safety. I'm glad she's so sweet to be thinking about me. Wait, aren't you a maid? That outfit's way too stylish to be a maid uniform. Is that a Phantom Thief outfit? No, a bunny girl outfit? Don't tell me you've got a side job. Well, I've simply gotten into the habit of dressing like this whenever I'm on a secret mission. A secret mission? Yes, I do agent work from time to time. Wait, so what you said before is actually true? I'm surprised. Then again, after seeing how you move, I guess it shouldn't be that surprising that you can keep up with us, but... Queen is a little... Makoto's a little stunned. Queen looks at me. Believe it or not, it's true. Every now and then, I hear rumors about a bunny girl clumsily sneaking about the outpost. So it was you all along, Aid. Well, it looks like everything's been sorted, so I'll be off now. Aid fires a rope from the device on her wrist towards the side of the building. Thunk. The rope doesn't catch the wall and falls to the ground. No one say anything. Look, Mona, that look, wipe that smirk off your face. Nope. My queen, don't say anything. It's simply that, this is rather different from where I trained. You actually trained for this? You're the real deal. Mona approaches Aid and examines the device on her wrist and the rope. That's a pretty small gadget. I'm impressed you can get around with something like that. Our leader uses a wire to zip through the air sometimes too. So how strong is the rope? Ah, yes. It's made from an advanced material, so even if we hang from it with our combat bodies, it can withstand maximum tension without any problems. Combat bodies? Right. Since you're NIKKEs, you can swap bodies. I bet a combat body weighs a ton. If it's that durable, I bet it's useful for all kinds of things. You don't happen to have any other secret weapons, do you? I think she's got 2 massive secret weapons right in front of us. I do have a few things, I suppose. Aide does her best to cover herself up while gauging my reaction. I think we're done here. Let's head back to talk there. All right. I'd like to get changed first. Right. I know you're curious, Mona, but let's wait until we're back to talk about it. I'll go over the materials in the meantime. After returning to the cafe together, Aide changes out of her outfit and regains her composure. She and Mona spend some time chatting. That was cute. Before everyone gathers at the event after that evening. Great work, everyone. Anyone run into any trouble? Nope, I had a lot of fun. Good work, guys. Let's take a short break, then share what we found. Is anyone else hungry? I could make us something simple. Yuki-chan, you're exhausted from all that investigating. No pushing yourself too hard. It's for Bearden. It's for Bearden. No, I'm not that tired. If anything, Phantom Sand's been the one helping me this whole time. I want to help everyone too. Well, if you don't mind. Of course not. Just give me a minute. I'll get everything ready. Oh, and Teddy, I'd love your help chopping the vegetables and stuff. Wait, hang on. Yuki-chan! Ah! Teddy gets dragged away by Yukiko. Thanks for volunteering, buddy. Appreciate it. What's gotten into him? I think Yukiko said her family runs an inn. I bet she's a really good cook. I hope she'll serve us a huge platter of fresh sashimi. I could eat some sashimi. I like sashimi a lot. I've gotten a better tongue. I used to say, like, I think I've said before, I'm not the biggest sushi fan, but I found some decent sushi in Tokyo. Duh. I found some better nigiri-style sushi places. I think it's just like, I'm not, a cheap sushi kind of bothers me because of the sushi rice they use, but decent sushi, good stuff. Honestly, Mona. But I'm looking forward to it just as much as you are. As we chat and look forward to Yukiko's cooking, we have no idea what the future has in store for us. Who really does? Oh no, we're dealing with an Emma. Oh no. Oh no. Well, there goes that Yamato Nadesico title, because she can't cook. It's okay. I can barely cook. What I do barely qualifies as cooking. Hi, Ashby. Welcome in. Thanks for the boat. Appreciate it. Actually, I should clear out these other boats. Thank you guys. Lurvin, Melly, Mark, and Lur. Thank you guys for the boats. Appreciate it. And Ashby. Thank you all. How's it going? Happy Thursday. We're still doing Persona. And we've just been given a meal that might rival Emma, I think. Not even horrible begins to describe the dinner we just had. Just like Emma, Yukiko seems completely unaware of it herself. So neither I nor the others can bring ourselves to point it out. We just can't do it. She worked so hard. Sometime later, we spread the documents we'd gathered across the table and sit in a circle. I noticed this the first time I looked through these files too. This person is impressive in all the wrong ways. Yeah. Queen skims through the documents. His name is Alden. He's from the Outer Rim, though I suppose it's more accurate to say he clawed his way up from there. He's quickly built up his influence among the region's competing factions. He's extremely cautious. That was why it was so hard to catch him the first time. His influence had grown so great that rival groups in the Outer Rim began to see him as a threat. So he promptly relocated his operations to the Ark. Under normal circumstances, that would have been impossible. It wouldn't have been possible without this man named Brian. Yeah, this guy's a real piece of work too. Makes you wonder how he ever climbed that high. What do you think, Teddy? Is that enough? This should do it.
Thanks for gathering all that information, everyone. I'll sniff out his scent right away.
I exchange glances with the others. There's no time to lose. Let's go. Oh, man. We make a few preparations and head back to the outer rim. However, now there are spiderwebs on the inside, too. His power has grown. They're not too thick, but there are enough to get in our way. On top of that, D-Shadow, the Shadow. There are more D-Shadows than before. Yes, their movements appear to be more cautious than before. Could they be focusing more on defense? They're clearly trying to protect something. Yeah, I mean, their master, I would presume. The ruler of this palace, as it were.
I can smell it. It's up ahead.
Teddy points somewhere beyond the D-Shadows.
It's right back there. It should take barely 30 minutes.
If we force our way through, we might be able to break through. But with no way of knowing what's beyond, we can't take that chance. Our destination is set, and we've mapped out a route, but I don't think we can win if we just charge in without a plan. Let's make sure we're fully prepared before we take this on. Yeah, even with our strength and the commanders on our side, this won't be easy. Still, we've confirmed that his power is not limitless. I'm glad our investigation has proven worthwhile. And considering how much strength he's had to expend on defense, it would hardly be surprising if it takes longer to reach our target. Besides, we've really worn ourselves out today. Man, it's been such a long day. Okay, let's head back. All right, we're retreating. It's basically like P5 or P3. We get far in, we make some progress, we back out, we take a break, do some research, we go in, you know, that old chestnut.
Pretty impressive, right?
Hanyo. Bang. My girls are just too powerful.
Anything else I can do to help the thieves?
I don't know. We'll find out.
行きます。
Ikimasu. Iko.
次。リロードがあります。敵殲滅しました。
Good stuff. The next day.
I need an infiltration tool.
An infiltration tool?
Yeah, something like the tools Aid was using. If tools like that exist, they can be made, right? Things like that you move quickly without being seen, retreat safely, or disrupt the enemy to give us the upper hand. I can make them, so just bring me the material. They'll definitely come in handy in an emergency.
That is true. I mull it over for a moment before pulling out my phone to call Shifty.
Yes, Commander?
Hey, are you busy?
I'm free. What's up?
I need some equipment.
What? Aren't you on a break right now?
Yeah, but a special mission just came up. Can you handle it right away? I don't need a lot of supplies.
Of course. Send me the list. I'll forward it to Suyin.
Suyin will deliver. A little while later. Supply boxes bearing the Bacillus logo arrive in front of the dormitory. I ordered plenty, so take as much as you need.
Let me open one.
The box Teddy opens is full of smoke bombs and flash grenades. Come to think of it, I don't know if these will even work on D-Shadows.
Aren't these expensive?
They're all very high quality. Don't worry, I didn't pay for them.
Then the military just issued them to you?
Yeah, something like that. We open the other boxes. They're full of familiar equipment. These supplies are pretty impressive. They may not be all top of the line, but you won't find anything more reliable. They're built to keep working, no matter how harsh the conditions get. I pull out a rope that was recently issued after passing the latest procurement standards. Take this rope, for example.
It's made from a new material that can support the weight of a fully equipped NIKKE. It's designed for all sorts of uses. Sorry. I guess I got a little carried away. No, it's not that. It's just made me realize all over again that you really are a soldier. Yes, it seems I've come to see a different side of you. I'm also surprised you know so much about something I'm clueless about. Yeah, you're very cool. I am very cool, Teddy. I'm the very coolest. Maybe not that much. Maybe not the very coolest, but still. Well, I've used it so much I've gotten kind of attached to it. Anyway, have a look. If there's anything else you need, just let me know. You got anything to eat in there? Here, have some rations. This looks like the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Simple but packed with exactly the nutrients you need. Doesn't look very tasty though. It's actually not that bad. Queen, who'd been looking through the boxes beside me, suddenly freezes. Is this... Oh, you remember when we asked if you could use a gun? Accountant seeing big chunks of money has disappeared. It's fine. Listen, it's either give me what I need without any complaints or become a NIKKE for Suyin. So, kind of an easy decision for her. So, I got that for you. Oh god, you know what I just realized? Brain Blast. Now I understand all the better after doing Project Matisse. I understand all the better now how much of a threat Enix laid on Suyin now. Hi, Shizu! Welcome in. Thank you for the boat. How are you doing? Good morning. I hope you're doing well. 40 streak, too. Shizu, you're spoiling me. I hope you're doing well. Good morning. Our Spider Queen has arrived. Our Spider Queen! And our Queen! Welcome in, Shizu. I hope you're doing well. Happy Thursday. So, we're continuing part 2 of Persona, where we are essentially we're basically playing Persona 5, where we're making an infiltration plan to fight the big bad. It's cool. But I hope you're having a good one. We were just talking about, like, I just had a brain blast revelation. So, like, Laura was making a joke about, we just got a bunch of supplies in. I was like, well, for Suyin, it's either give us what we want, more delays everywhere. Well, I'm still glad you're here, Shizu. And don't worry, the delays will get easier and less so and all that. I'm glad to see you. Brain brass blast. Yes, I did a brain brass blast. My brain has a full brass orchestra in it, and it's just playing nonstop in my head right now. No, I actually was making a joke about the accounting. Interesting. Well, Twitch is having a lot of problems lately. Like, there's a lot of hiccups on Twitch's side. Yeah, there was, like, yesterday there was the whole thing with, like, Twitch, and, like, for now, I can't even seem to use my own emotes for some reason. They're not showing up in the selecting, so Twitch is clearly having one. It's having a normal one right now. Yesterday it was like people were experiencing blips in and out, and then like the site wouldn't load correctly. There's clearly like a lot of issues. There's my boat. That's a good boat. I like that. I'm so proud that I had the bare minimum skill to make that. I'm gonna make an updated boat one of these days. I'm gonna update that thing one of these days. It'll be bigger with blackjack and hookers. You know what? Maybe not the blackjack. Screw the whole thing. Anyway. Yeah, and then like when Coco like goes unlive or shuts off, it like takes several minutes for the stream to catch up on the Twitch side. So like Twitch is having all sorts of hiccups right now. So we're just gonna have to deal with it, I think. Anyway, back to what I was saying before. Actually was talking about oh yeah, this accounting error that's happening in Macilis's bank accounts. Like, well, for Suyin, it's either give us what we want with no complaints or become a NIKKE. And I said that, and like a second later, it's like, wait a minute. That's why she was so scared when Enoch threatened to make her a NIKKE, because of
what happened with Project Matisse. She's like, no, anything but that. And like, there's a whole nother level to that threat now. And I was like, God damn. I love how NIKKE, like, I feel like paying attention to the story makes me feel smart. I like stories that do that. Like, if you're paying attention, you get rewarded. Oh yeah, click on app click middle of the bottom of the screen on the Twitch app. Okay. This gun is for me. Thank you. This, I'm just now I'm going into nerd mode again. This is the greatest handgun that's ever been made. The Colt Single Action Army. 6 bullets, more than enough to kill anything that moves. And I give it to Queen, my queen. Also, thanks for the hydration, Shizzy. Boy, am I thirsty. All right. Anyway, Queen's been waiting patiently to get her gun. Let's give it to her. I made a few special modifications. It's still about the size of a revolver, but its firepower and accuracy are on par with a good rifle. Sorry, I'll stop. Commander is gun autistic. He's like, this, and I adjust the slide for minimum recoil, and the grip is custom made for your hand, so you don't lose that. The draw line, the sight line has been filed down to a mere sheen. Every part of this gun has been custom made. God, I love Twitch. I'm sorry. She's just more mad that she's not gonna be able to get that maid outfit redeemed. Sorry, I'll stop there. Anyway, it'll make a great backup weapon. Thank you for the detailed explanation. And now I know who to ask if I have any questions about guns. Yeah. Whoa, you have slingshots too? Those are no ordinary slingshots. Oh, believe me, it's closer. I'm in danger. God, I'm gonna have to start. Oh God, I can't wait for my browser history, my AWS shopping history is gonna be like maid outfit with cat ears. I can't wait for that to show up on my Google history somewhere. I've got something for Yukiko too. Here you go. It's huge. Thank you. Oh, so here's a gun. Also, sorry, 1 cent. And we're back. It's a machine gun. A machine gun? You mean those things in the movies that go rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tat and fire bullets really, really fast? Yeah. It's made from lightweight materials, so it shouldn't be too heavy. Thanks, Commander. I'll do my best to get the hang of it. But wasn't it like a gauntlet? Like, how is that, I mean, it's lightweight, but how does that not like blow her arm off from the recoil? I wonder. To be honest, after coming to this world and seeing the NIKKE's fight, I couldn't help thinking they looked really cool. But now, if I learn from you and everyone else, I can do it too, right? All right, I'm gonna turn those D shadows into Swiss cheese. Right. I'm glad you like it so much. Well, it's not every day you get to shoot a gun, so I get why everyone's so pumped. Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm all for gun control, and I would prefer if there were like no guns ever. I'm grateful that I live in a place where like guns are basically banned. But when I gotta admit, there is something fun about shooting it. Like, when I was younger, I went out to a firing range with one of my friend's dads. We fired a few like pistols. Safe as in like, we were safe. We were out in the middle of nowhere, no one around us. We were firing down towards a canyon. You know, we were wearing safety goggles, safety earplugs, safety earplugs. We were doing proper safety and everything, but like, we were safe, but it's fun. MERC the Ranger.
That's right. Huh? But now, Chen. Wait, what?
I walk over to Aegis, who's looking through another box. As for Aegis,
I'm fine. It's been proven my weapons are effective against the D-shadows.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Are you sure it's okay to give us these so easily? Queen and I are one thing, but Yukiko and Teddy aren't used to guns. Didn't you say they were dangerous before? I mean, I'm glad you're letting us use them, but...
Well, these are unusual circumstances. And of course, I'm not just giving them to you. No protection. Ooh, that'll blast your eardrums out real well. Sorry, it's in the washroom when I was... the maid cafe. Oh. Then what's the catch? You'll need to train. Training begins now.
There's so much to do.
Sure is.
This is not over yet.
Finger guns. Pew 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 pew. She's literally got finger guns. Pew pew pew. She go bang bang bang.
Anything else I can do to help the thieves?
Nah, we're good, Quincy. Thanks. Once again, we all sit down in a circle. Besides the equipment, there's one other thing you need.
What is it?
It's tactical training. I just hear like the sound of Ingrid Tactimom just rapidly running. She's like running down the street like the Flash. So like she heard, did someone say tactical training? Like bursts through the door or like does a Laplace and jumps through the window. Shh. Someone said tactical training. Where are they? Like frothing at the mouth. Basic tactical training? Yeah, I'll teach you how to use a gun, along with some basic military tactics and combat know-how. I have a feeling the battles ahead are only gonna get more intense.
Good idea. You'll be fine, but you're the one who has to give the orders.
Yeah, I've gotten pretty good at how Persona users fight after watching you guys. But if we're gonna fight as a team, you need to understand how we do things too.
That's true. We don't really know the formations you use. Once we do, it'll be much easier for us to work together.
Exactly.
So, we'll be starting with the theory? No, if we're learning how to shoot, there'll be hands-on training too. Will you be the one teaching us, Commander?
I could, but I asked the right people to help us out. Okay, let's see if I can nail this. It's definitely Tactomami's division. It's gotta be. There's only one other person who's obsessed with tactics and military training like Ingrid. It's Enwa. It's gotta be the Absolute Squad, right? Let's go back to the outpost. A sniper rifle? That sounds intense. I'm on 2 for 2 today, baby. I can't be stopped. I'm 2 for 2 right now. First with aid and now with absolute. Hi, Emma. Did you get better at cooking? I know the answer in my heart already. Anyway. What kind of a sniper rifle would be intense? Like, I'm thinking back to like, I saw that one video of Bao, like shooting the super big sniper rifle. Like, I think it was the M5 or something, the M50. Just basically, it's basically like Red Hood's gun. And just pumps it, just the recoil on that thing. It's part of the thing to convince people to join the army. Oh, like a recruit thing. It's like, hey, do you want to shoot a gun? Wasn't that cool? You want to sacrifice your mental well-being and potentially your life for maybe the promise of an education that we won't honor? It's like, no thanks, I'm good. I don't want to get too political, but word of advice from your boy, your admiral, don't join the military. Like, ever. Avoid it at all costs if you can. Anyway.
My, aren't you all adorable? Hi. So this is what you mean by urgent. Junior blockhead, you called me all the way out here just to train civilians?
Nice to see you too, Unwell. That's not what they say. You get to shoot more guns, sign here, tap board. That's not what they say. Anyway, let me introduce everyone. Still haven't found a proper pair of pants, I see, Unwa.
Forget the introductions.
This is Unwa. She's the best instructor I know. Oh, proceed.
Did you hear that?
I hope you'll trust them and train hard.
Unwa, that's good. It means we can help the commander. Sorry.
The best instructor, huh? Well, if the commander thinks that highly of her, I guess she's the real deal.
I bet we'll learn all kinds of specialized techniques, but I don't know anything about the military.
I'm sure she is.
I don't know much about this kind of thing, but all three of them, they look like professionals. Their equipment and weapons are pretty different from what I'm used to, so I'm sure there's a lot I can learn. I'll do my best. I will commit to your tactics to memory as well. I look forward to learning from you, finest instructor. Can't wait to train with you, Teach. Wow, you're all so pretty. You're making my heart skip a beat. It's going doki doki. Teddy? I'm sorry. That's enough chatter. Let's get started. We'll warm up first. Unhwa takes the lead, guiding the group. Then I'd better come up with a plan. Footsteps approach. What are you doing? What are you doing? Get over here. Hmm? Me? Yeah, you, junior blockhead. Why me? Because you could use the training. Buh. Oh, she dead serious. I've seen that look in her eye before. It's like, you either come with me or I pull out the knife. Okay, I'm gonna come. Unhwa's expression steadily grows icier. Come on, I'm the commander. I finished basic tactical training ages ago. Your kit, Commander MERC, this is me speaking to you. Commander me, I'm speaking to myself. We can't win this one. Let's just go with Unhwa. Seriously? Unhwa silently gestures with her chin towards the group warming up. Okay. Have fun, instructor. Good luck. Best of luck. In the meantime, we, the Thieves of Justice, shall take a moment to... That includes all of you. Recharge. Form 2 lines. Move. Oh, come on. That's not fair. Training? I'll give it everything I've got. Together with the Thieves of Justice, who are still in denial, I trudge over to join the group as Emma and Vesti teach them how to warm up. What's with the 2 lines? Well, we're supposed to line up side by side in 2 lines. Begin! Yes, ma'am! Looks like your body still remembers, junior blockhead. If the instructor's already doing it, we can't exactly weasel out now, can we? Training starts in 1 hour. Go warm up with Emma and Vesti. Also, all NIKKEs, switch back to your normal bodies before reporting in. Oh, you guys are having some talk there about the military. Yeah, it is brutal in some places for sure. Complete non-compliance. Yeah, roger that. I was exempt because like 18, they all come out and like try to find people who will go. I got exempted because of my autism back in the day. They were like, well, you're mentally, you don't meet the mental requirements fit for a soldier, so you are exempt from draft or exempt from obligatory status. And then in the States, the draft is voluntary for now. Hopefully it stays that way. But yeah, I was like, oh, you're exempt from training or anything like that. Anyway, you've got to be kidding me. I wonder what Unhwa's training is like. It's probably hell training like any other drill instructor, like any other like piece of popular media. A short while later. Allow me to introduce myself again. I'm Unhwa, and I'll be overseeing your basic tactical training. I already heard the general situation from let me rephrase that. I heard it from the commander standing before. I've been upgraded to commander, probably temporarily, let's be real. Like, the minute this goes away, she's gonna call me junior blockhead again. I heard it from the commander standing beside you. Just because you're not NIKKE's doesn't mean I'll go easy on you. Commander? Is Unhwa-san a really scary instructor? Being the best instructor means being incredibly strict and intimidating. I see. No talking during training. Understood. Won't happen again. Ma'am, yes ma'am. Sorry ma'am. Right, sorry. Today we'll begin with physical training and close order drills. Tomorrow is marksmanship training. The day after that is tactical training. Keep that in mind. Roger that. Unhwa fixes the group with a cold glare. Roger that. Queen is the first to catch on, and the others follow suit. Queen was smart for a reason. She's really intimidating. She seems like a very strict instructor, but if the commander says she's the best, I'm sure she knows what she's doing. We also need to learn how NIKKE's fight and how to use our weapons we've borrowed, so let's do our best. Training is beneficial for improving our coordination. It is necessary if we are to defeat that man in the D-Shadows and ensure our safe return. I agree with Queen-san's opinion. I like the enthusiasm, but there's no talking during training. Don't let it happen again. Understood. Forgive me. I will refrain from chit-chat. I have made a note of that. Unwa looks at Emma and Vesti. We just had them do a quick warm-up. Yeah, just some stretching. Good. Let's work you a bit first. Before the real training begins, do jumping jacks. 20 reps. How many? 20! The others exchange uncertain glances instead of repeating the order. I can't really blame them. They're not soldiers, after all. I lower my voice and whisper, you're supposed to repeat her orders back. 30 reps. How many? 30! 30! I can't hear you. 50 reps. Oh, she's mad. She's getting big mad. 50 reps. How many? She'd be mean. Oh, Mom, why you gotta be mean? Just because you don't have the 5-head anymore? 1,000 reps. You call her 5-head. She looks at you. Eyes go red. 50,000 reps. How many? My friend 2 years pregnant, he had the very illnesses exempting them, and then he filed the laws until he filed. Ugh. I'm sorry, Lure. It sucks. It sucks. I'm sorry for bringing it up. I didn't mean to bring down the vibe, you guys. You know, we're here to have fun. I'm glad you're here. Let's have fun. This is... At least we got a cute instructor who doesn't know how to wear pants. You know, stuff like that. She's a slave driver, though. Clear. 50 reps. How many? 50! 30 jumping jacks. Don't call out the last count. Begin. Ah! Thanks, Unwa. Follow my lead. Nice and slow, okay? We don't want anyone getting hurt. We begin doing jumping jacks on Emma's count. 1, 2, 3, 27! That just jump ahead, or is that like time's passing really quick? As we're nearing the end, I can't hear you. Is that all you've got? 28! I clear my mind. Louder! 29! The moment I left it to Unwa. 30! I knew it'd end up like this. Another 30. Begin. You have to focus. She's intentionally putting pressure on you as the end nears. I'm so tired. All right, one more time. You can do it. And it's only after doing nearly 200 jumping jacks. Oh, that hurts my brain. That we finally allowed to move on to the next drill. I think the most jumping jacks I've done in this sitting are like 50 or 70. 75. They can get like they can start to wear you down. They seem simple. And then like squats, I've done like 100 in one sitting, which is difficult but also good for you. Very good for you. Planks are hard. I started with like 10. My best plank is like 50 seconds. They're good for your core for sure, but man, they're brutal to do right.
Justice always prevails.
I love this skin. It's so fucking cool. Anyway. At long last, it's break time. We finally get to rest. That was 1,000 times harder than PE. She really is an excellent instructor. I learned a great deal from her, though I am exhausted. Yukiko and Queen slump to the ground, watching the NIKKEs continue their extra training. Still, it looks like she went a little easy on us. Yeah, Ika seems to be keeping up just fine. Aren't you getting tired, Commander? I'm not tired. Please, I'm not tired. Please don't punish me. I feel like Commander Merc's having flashbacks to the last time he had to do this. Right. I'm not tired either. I can still keep going. You're all covered in dirt. Still, this training really is effective. Maybe I'll recommend it to everyone when we get back to our world. Great job, everyone.
We brought you something to drink and some snacks.
They hand out snacks during break now? Things really have changed. What kind of snacks? Like a protein bar, or maybe like some like little gummies with like some vitamin C or something? I wonder.
What was it last time? What was it when you went through training, Commander?
Back in my day. I better stop there before this starts getting weird.
Aw. You sound like such an old man. I was doing a bit.
She knows. Yukiko knows too much, guys. She knows I'm an ancient.
We don't normally hand these out. But Unwa told me to make sure you got one. Is she secretly a tsundere?
Secretly, I don't think secretly is the right word. Is she? I think the word I would say is obviously. I think that's the word you're looking for, to be perfectly honest.
You could say that.
She may seem strict, but she pays close attention in each and every one of you. I take a cookie out of the basket. Ooh, cookies. What kind? Wait. More important question. Who baked these cookies? Why is Emma still smiling? Is death approaching me in a different way? That's what makes her such an excellent instructor.
I see. She certainly seems to be an excellent instructor. I don't know. The look in her eyes was terrifying. I can't bear it. I baked those cookies myself. Enjoy.
I'm immediately like, I'm doomed. Wait, everyone, get away from them.
Wow, really? Do you like to cook, Emma-san? Yeah, I love it. I make all the meals for my squad. I see. Actually, I made dinner for everyone last night.
Wait, hear me out.
I'm gonna gobble up every last cookie.
Oh God, he's dead.
Hey, save some of the rest of us.
They're both dead. There's nothing I can do about it.
You really didn't leave us any.
Rest in peace, Teddy. I mean, I still don't know you very well, but you seem like a chill dude.
Don't worry, there's plenty more. I'll bring you some during the next break.
Teddy? Teddy?
Commander, you can have Emma-chan's cookies anytime, right? So this time, let me have them.
Are you sure about that? Get some rest, Teddy. Just then, the Thieves of Justice and Igus come over after wrapping up their extra training.
You all did great. You must be exhausted.
Oh, it finally hit. It was a delayed reaction for Teddy. There we go.
Teddy, what's wrong?
I lay Teddy, who'd collapsed after ingesting a large amount of poison, in the shade before any... Ah! Oh, my boy, look what they did to my boy. Oh, no. He's like, he's peaceful now. That's like he just his grave. You just lay him down in his grave.
It was highly productive. I acquired detailed data on NIKKE training. Man, I'm exhausted.
I think that's the first time I'm seeing that face on Quincy. She does look very pensive and tired.
But you kept up with that training no problem, Agus. You're really tough. Yes, I was created as an anti-shadow weapon. I am a bit different from NIKKE's, but I am equipped with durable armor and ample firepower. You're right. You can tell this world is different from ours just by looking at the tools people use. Technology really has come a long way. Take the Arc Sky, for example. If you told me it was artificial, I never would have guessed. We'll continue this post-training break on the other side, but Shizu, Lurvin, Ashvi, everyone in chat who's lurking, like Melly and stuff, thanks for hanging out. On YouTube side, I see you guys over there. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. We're going to take a quick commercial break. I'm going to go piss, girl, probably. But thank you so much for hanging out with us. Appreciate it. See you on the other side. Enjoy the tunes and the lovely ladies on the screen. I'll be right back. Be right back.
Freshness. I hope your friend's doing better all the same, Lervin. Now, at least. I hope you're doing better. All right, we're back. Ads are nearly done, so we can get started again. All right, here we go. You guys ready? Welcome back from break, everybody. I appreciate you sticking around. Let's get back to our training break, where we've already lost a comrade, but not from the training. We lost him to Emma. Emma's cooking. It's kind of expected. The minute she brought out the cookies, like, shit. Technology really has come a long way. Take the Arc Sky, for example. If you hadn't told me it was artificial, I never would have guessed. Oh, sorry. I had no idea we were underground until you pointed it out, either. It's just one surprise after another. Your technology is certainly impressive, NIKKE's, in particular. Flexible bodies capable of wielding such high-output weaponry. Even so, you're no different from the humans I know, not only in appearance, but in the way you speak and behave as well. Indeed, we were created out of necessity, but we were once human. As I mentioned before, we're bound by all manner of restrictions, one of which is that we must remain as human as possible. Since you were originally human, I believe it is reasonable to conclude that you must possess human emotions and a heart. I guess you could think of it that way. I think so too. What matters is how you see yourself. Even if your body is a machine, if you believe you're human, then your heart becomes human too. That's correct. Phantom looks over the group. Humans, NIKKE's, humanoid weapons, bears, and, well, what am I to call you, if not a cat? Of course I'm human! I just happen to look a little different from Queen and the Commander, that's all. I see. You have your own idea of what makes someone human. In that case, Mona is human too. Well, thanks. That's as it should be. We're all doing our utmost to defeat the villains, because it is the right thing to do. It is truly fitting way for Phantom Thieves to conduct themselves. Is that okay that I'm not a Phantom Thief? That's a good point.
Mona and I are Phantom Thieves ourselves, but that's a little different from the kind of Phantom Thief you're talking about. Oh, is that so? Could you explain how it's different? What we steal are corrupted hearts. We take them from adults consumed by distorted desires. In other words, bad people. So you steal hearts. How very romantic. Then I suppose you're the Phantom Thieves of Hearts? Who told her? Also, she's absolutely right. Huh? Is something the matter? I didn't think you'd figure it out so quickly. Just as you said, we're the Phantom Thieves of Hearts. Is that so? That's quite a romantic name for a band of Phantom Thieves. You call yourselves the Thieves of Justice, right? Indeed. It's our duty to uphold justice in the way of a Phantom Thief. Isn't that right, Yukiko? Huh? Me? Though you hail from a different crew, Queen and Mona are already Phantom Thieves. You, Teddy, and Igus have likewise grown into admirable Phantom Thieves who share our ideals. In other words, you're no ordinary people. If you're willing, I would be honored to welcome you into the Thieves of Justice. We've got more members now! Not so fast. They haven't said they'll join us yet. Woohoo! I did it! I'm a Phantom Thief now! Wait, Teddy? Let's give it our barest. Let's give it our barest as members of the Thieves of Justice. We'll beat the bad guys and make our way back to our teachers. Beat the bad guys. I belong to C's. However, I agree with your way of thinking, Phantom Son. Therefore, while I am in this world, I believe it is logical for me to join the Thieves of Justice. That is kind of you to say. Me too. I'll join too. Let's do our best together. Understood. I'll work with you as a Phantom Thief until I return to my own world. Me too. This is great. Very well. Then, until you return to your own world, we shall be the Thieves of Judgment. Huh? Am I supposed to be referee or something? No, it's not like we're suddenly holding a sporting event. When Phantom says judgment, she doesn't mean a referee. Oh, I get it. We're passing judgment on the bad guys, right? Indeed. We're not merely on the side of justice. It's time to pass judgment on those who seek to harm the Ark. Phantom springs to her feet. Thud. And then she slumps back to the ground. My apologies. My legs have given out after all that grueling training. I guess that is to be expected. That training was really tough. Here, take my hand. Looks like the train's about to begin again. Yukiko and Queen stand up and help Phantom to her feet. Huh? You're so heavy. There's no need to worry. Combat bodies are naturally quite heavy. Had I come in my normal body as instructed, that could have ended very badly. Well, it's about to still, probably, Phantom. She's right behind me, isn't she? Oh, dear. No wonder it looks so easy for you. Unwa. What? Don't kill her. I'll try. You know what? You know what? That's exactly how I think she would respond to that. For us. Like, that just shows how much she cares and adores us. Because, like, if it wasn't us, she'd probably, like, get fucked. Or something like that. But for us, she'll be like, I'll do my best. No promises or something like that, right? Thank you. God have mercy on your soul, Phantom. A short while later, we finally make it to the first day of training. As I collapse to the ground to catch my breath, Unwa walks over. Their basic stamina isn't bad, considering they're not NIKKE's. Agus is keeping up well since she isn't human. If we stick to the training schedule, they'll at least be able to hold their own. The rest is up to your command. Okay. Thanks. Great work out there. I'm counting on you tomorrow and the day after that, too. Unhwa averts her gaze slightly. Soon. You did well too.
Thank you, Unhwa. She's not so bad. She's a lot less mean than she used to
I will
be.
try my best.
Because we've actually proven our worth a little bit. I think she's not as mean to us now that she knows we're not completely useless.
Evil knows no end. Anything else I can do to help the thieves?
All right, we're getting there. Penultimate. 2 days later, we finish our 3rd day of tactical training and regroup at the hideout that evening. Good work, guys.
Nice work. Today wasn't so bad, huh? Yeah, it was... I don't know if fun is the right word, but it was really fascinating. I think we'll work even better together now. I think so too. Just give me a call whenever you need me. I'll handle the navigation and backup. Yeah, by the end of our training, it really felt like everything was clicking. Boy, that simulation room training, it all felt so real. Yes, it's an excellent program, clearly designed with real combat in mind. I believe that training there will instill a wide variety of tactics applicable to real combat.
So, how'd you like shooting?
You're actually a pretty good shot, Queen. Like I mentioned before, I've been using a model gun for quite some time. Even so, a real gun is completely different, from the weight and the feel to the recoil. I understand now why you were worried before. I'll make sure I never forget what you taught me when I use this gun.
The door opens with a click. Miranda and Phantom return to the group, but... You're gorgeous! You're a Phantom Thief?
I'm no ordinary Phantom Thief. I am the Saint Thief who passes judgment on the wicked.
Oh, is that why? That's why you got the persona! This is fucking cool. I just realized that is a persona. Phantom's persona and NIKKE. She's a persona NIKKE now. That's fucking cool. That's so fucking cool. God dang it, I love Phantom. She's great.
Huh? Fan-chan, there's something behind you. It kind of looks like a persona. But I think it's something different. Of course not. I can't wield a persona.
Persona!
Still, seeing you summon your
Personas!
into battle left quite an impression on me. So I used hologram technology to recreate something similar. A hologram? That's amazing. It looks just like Sakuya when I summon her. The Arc Sky, too. There really are so many amazing technologies here. Whoa, you scared me. It's so convincing that for a sec, I thought you'd awakened to persona like the rest of us. We all awaken to our personas under different circumstances. Just because you're a NIKKE doesn't mean you can't awaken one too. After all, Aegis is a persona user as well. That is correct. A human body isn't strictly necessary. One of my companions is actually a dog who can use a persona!
Yeah, Kuramaru, he's a good boy. The best boy. Excuse me. Oh, that one came up really bad. All right, sorry. I'm all good. Anyway.
Thank you for your kind words. If I ever awaken a persona, you'll be the first to know. But enough about my attire. A Phantom Thief is judged by deeds, not words.
Phantom glances back at Miranda, who's fidgeting behind her.
Besides, it seems Miranda has something prepared for you all.
What is it?
I'm afraid I'm not sure.
Miranda?
Yes, Commander?
I think you can tell us now.
Roger that.
Miranda approaches the group that's sitting in a circle.
Everyone, what do you think about sending a calling card? I brought some.
Miranda waves several sample cards at us.
Did she make them? That's adorable. A calling card? Is it because we're Phantom Thieves? That's right. We're Phantom Thieves, so we have to send a calling card. That's how the Thieves of Justice have always done things. That is true. Do the Phantom Thieves of Hearts send calling cards too? Of course! No Phantom Thief is complete without a calling card. That's a good idea. But how are we supposed to send it? That's... well... If I had known this was coming, I would have prepared one ahead of time and left it in the outer room the last time we were there. I have a question. I've concluded that giving advance notice before infiltrating a location increases the enemy's security level. Why do you do it anyway? Because it's part of the thrill. You know your stuff, Mona. As Iga said, it certainly isn't the most logical approach, but if you send a calling card, put your target on high alert, and still steal their treasure in a spectacular fashion, that's the beauty of being a Phantom Thief, right there. Things are getting very heated. The beauty of being a Phantom Thief. Data updated. Forget the whole beauty thing. There's no harm in making a calling card, right? We'll just bring it with us. Toss it right in front of him, then kick his butt.
Wouldn't that defeat the whole purpose of the calling card?
So what? It's all part of the fun. That's definitely not what I was expecting. But I like it. It's so us, marching right in and delivering judgment fair and square. Then I'll make a calling card right away. Me too. I want to help. Okay. It'll be even more fun together. Then, how about I draft the message? May I take a look as well? I'd like to save the calling cards format to my database. So you guys actually handwrite your calling cards? Sometimes we print them. It makes spell checking much easier. In that case, do you deliver yours some other way? We deliver our calling cards in a way that ensures the target receives them personally. Now that's a romantic way of doing things. Looks like that's going to be the Thieves of Judgment's call. It looks like that's going to be the Thief of Judgment's calling card. Then let's make one for the Phantom Thieves of Hearts too. So, Queen, want to do our usual thing? That could work. Let's steal that man's twisted heart.
We would take your twisted desires.
Several days after both Phantom Thief crews finished preparing their calling cards, we returned to the passage leading to the Outer Rim. There are way more spiderwebs here than last time. The spiderwebs here appear to be just as thick as the ones on the partition. Really? Then did we come all the way out here for nothing? Of course not. Mona pulls out a small, familiar-looking device. Isn't that Ade's grappling gun? That's right, though it's not exactly the same. Remember those supplies you gave us? They were packed with useful stuff. I picked out what was needed and I modified it. This is an infiltration tool. A sharp, sturdy, harpoon-like tip hangs from the end of the wire connected to the device. This wire's so strong, it was totally worth upgrading. You just do this. Mona fires the wire into the spiderwebs, covering even the ceiling. Crunch. Penetration confirmed.
What Iga says in bed sometimes? And I'm back. I'm sorry about that. Anyway.
It should be strong enough to support the NIKKE's weight. No, it'll take too long for everyone to climb up. Just give me a sec.
Mona climbs the wire and disappears through a tiny gap near the ceiling. Shortly after.
Wow. Oh, it looks like he used his infiltration tool to open the security door from the inside.
With a heavy rumble, the security door from earlier begins to slowly open. Good job, Mona.
Well, pretty impressive, huh?
Behind it stands Mona, arms crossed and wearing a supremely self-assured grin.
Nice work. I knew I could count on you, Mona. I spotted that hole earlier. One lockpick and we're in.
Great. Thanks, Mona. I inspect my equipment and turn to the group. Let's go. We've got the Wicked to judge and the Ark to save. Encounter. Encounter.
I will protect you, Commander.
Thank you. I need it. I'm a small boy. I'm small bean.
Reload 中よ. Loading.
Boom.
今の感覚を忘れないようにね。
My queen! Alright, we're almost there. Let's have our encounter. Oh, this is cool. Look at that. Get down. Queen hastily ducks. Rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tat. Queen's blue glowing fist slams into the face of the D shadow lunging at us from behind. Yeah! It staggers. There are more coming from behind. He's got like, oh, well, he is a bear. He's got like Wolverine claw gloves. Interesting. That's neat. Where? I was about to say, like, I remember Aegis. Yeah, Aegis, the little cufflinks. Anyway, I love this. And she's at the top of the persona, with the Arcana card. That's from P3. Is that the same in P4? Or maybe it's just a P3 reference. Either way. More are coming from behind. Take them head on. Got it. Copy that. Rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tat. Aegis, buy Yukiko some time. Understood. Kaboom. The D shadows pouring in from behind break formation. Persona! Into their midst, Yukiko's persona unleashes a massive swirling blaze. Hey, they just don't give up. I gotta hide this real quick because you can see the whole picture. This is so friggin' cool, man. I love this. This is cool. That gang's all here. My only wish is that Delta could be joining us, but still, they just don't give up. I'll finish him off. The few D shadows still staggering toward them, or swiftly gunned down by Mona and Queen. All clear. Check your gear and regroup. Yeah, me too. That's me, face. Wow! Oh my god! That's me. Lurvin's me right now. All clear. Check your gear and regroup. Everything seems to be going smoothly so far. Yeah, that training really paid off. Training certainly played its part, but I believe it is also because our hearts became one beneath the banner of the Phantom Thieves. Right. That's right. Just like Phantom Saiyan said, it really feels like we're all united. Yeah. So, how'd you like my backup? Sorry, I belched. It was super helpful. I'm MERC. Streams. What? Why would you do that? No, wait. Why is the stream out? Wait, what are you doing, Lurvin? No, stop it. What are you doing? Please, Lur, just don't hit that button. I'm begging you, please. Just don't hit that button. Please. Anyway, we're back. All right, and we're back. All right. All your bases belong to us. Hiya, Case. Big Case. Hey, everybody, it's Case. Welcome in, Case. Thanks for the boat. 101. So you have 5 boats. Programming humor. No, thanks for the 101 boats, Cass. Appreciate it. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. We're about to have an encounter. He was super helpful. We would have been in trouble without it. Mona, what is it? I had a feeling before, but now I'm sure. There's something strange about this place. Really? Affirmative. The Outer Rim isn't usually like this. Well, I don't know what this place is normally like, but it feels kind of like a palace or the metaverse we know. Still, something's a little off. It feels a lot like the TV world to me too, but something's very off. I also detect similarities to Tartarus. Like the two of you, I have the strange feeling that something isn't quite the same. This place feels a lot like the metaverses we know, but it's clearly not the same. The one thing they all have in common is that shadows appear. Well, D-shadows in this case. If that's like our metaverses but somehow different, it might be connected to the D-shadows. This place is certainly strange.
I can sense it even more strongly than I did last time. We should proceed with caution. Yeah, it looks like we got even more company. While we regroup, the D-shadows swarm us. The battle rages on. But we cover each other, and push forward without taking any damage. Then... is that a cocoon? Following Teddy's nose, we reach the deepest part of the area. There, an enormous cocoon, tightly wrapped in spiderwebs, writhes grotesquely. I think it's moving? Gross. This doesn't look good. I exchange glances with the others and nod. Destroy it! The group unleashes a barrage of attacks. The cocoon begins to crack. It looks like it's taking damage, but it's recovering. I'll provide cover. Yukiko, you're up first! Got it. Yukiko's persona sets the cocoon ablaze. Charge, Johanna! Queen and Johanna follow up on Yukiko's attack with an explosive blast. It's a crack in the cocoon! Focus fire! While Queen and Yukiko attack, the NIKKEs finish reloading and unleash a barrage of fire. Did it break? I can't see anything through the smoke. Show your might, Zoro! A strong wind scatters the smoke. Then, within the shattered cocoon, something staggers out. Even to the very end, you still insist on getting in my way. That is a big cocoon. That's a big... You were in that thing? That's pretty big. I love the art style, for sure. Anyway, that is a big cocoon. Kind of looks like, It kind of looks like a rock. Maybe or an egg. It's kind of egg-shaped. It could be an egg. We came to bring justice. No. We're here to pass judgment. Take this. Here's another one. 2 calling cards. One from Phantom and one from Mona land at the man's feet. Another, like, hide, because I think you guys need to see, yeah, he's definitely spider-shaped. That is a Spider-Man. Man. 2 calling cards. One from Phantom and one from Mona land at the man's feet. The man picks them up and reads them in silence. You're here to pass judgment on the wicked. That's right. I won't ask why. You're only doing what you have to do. Just as I'm only doing what I have to do as the villain. Wouldn't you agree? What are you trying to say? Nothing, really. Just making small talk. Or rather, I'm buying time as well. Buying time? Yes. A creepy smile spreads across the man's face. Losing my cocoon was a slight setback, but my power remains almost entirely intact. Still put it on an act, huh? Is that how you see it? Hi, Depth! Welcome in! Have you forgotten what my goal was from the start? It seems you've remembered. The man slowly raises his arms. My goal is to spread my web across the Ark and make it my own. And spiderwebs begin gathering around him. A legion of spiders. These webs are my very power. Everyone, attack! The group unleashes a barrage of attacks. Didn't I just tell you? But every shot is effortlessly stopped by the massive spiderwebs. Looks like they're all here now. The webs that were preparing to spread out from the edges of the outer rim. They've all returned to me. It's a spider! A big one. That's a big spider. Ew, gross. Does Quincy not do well with insects? Or just spiders in particular? Who cares about the Ark anymore? I'm going to kill you, no matter what. He seems quite angry. Yeah. No, wait. Why are you so calm? I'm with comrades who share my ideals. What have I to fear? She is right. Another great shot, by the way. Also, like, I just noticed, like, she's got a lot of... Never mind. You know what? I'm not going to say it. Well, isn't that romantic? Affirmative. I'm not afraid. Right. Very well, then. Phantom steps forward. Thieves of judgment, onward. Right. Let's all work together and take him down. I'm giving it my very best. I'm gonna show you what Unwa-chan trained me to do. All right, the Phantom Thieves of Hearts and the Thieves of Justice are joining forces. We're doing this partly so we can get home, but I can't let someone like him get his hands on the Ark. Hell yes, I believe the lives of everyone in both the Ark and the Outer Rim are precious. Yeah, let's put an end to this. We're taking your corrupted heart. Target acquired, commencing annihilation. Encounter! Here we go, big boss. Is it gonna be a spider? It is. It's the Harvester theme, but remixed? Luxurious spider. Oh, I forgot he was a luxurious one.
I'll make more efforts. Whoa, I'm filled with power. Paradio, iku de arimasu.
And then charge, Johanna! Justice has prevailed. Bye.
We won! We actually won!
Forrest was ever needed out. I'm here.
This ends here. Ugh!
The enormous spider lets out a shriek as it writhes and then slowly topples over. And then... back in his original form, the man collapses to the ground.
Oh, he's not a spider anymore. Well, looks like he's alive. If that spider-like form was his D shadow form, and he's returned to his normal self, then maybe...
Queen shakes the man's body.
Treasure! I smell treasure! This is bad. Mona's completely broken.
Nah, he's always like this. I would know.
Does that guy smell like catnip or something?
No, it's not that. Mona just gets like this whenever he discovers treasure.
Okay, Mona, settle down. I'm just really sensitive to the scent of treasure. You've got a nose just as good as mine.
Treasure?
As I told you before, we steal villains' hearts and make them repent. A villain's treasure is the embodiment of their distorted desires. Once we defeat their shadow, we can steal it. When we take their treasure, their corrupted heart is set right, and they're compelled to confess their crimes. We call that a change of heart.
I see.
The D shadows are different from the enemies we're used to seeing in palaces. But if treasure has appeared, that means we can steal his distorted desire. So does that mean he's a good person now? I wouldn't say he's turned over a new leaf, but at least he won't try to attack the Ark anymore. Then people's lives will no longer be in danger. That's a relief. Let's confirm that first.
Phantom shakes the man, just like picks him up and starts or maybe she picks him up by the ankle, just like shakes him like in one of those old timey cartoons where you like to shake the guy to get all the stuff out.
You there, wake up.
What?
The man jolts upright and looks around him.
Ah! Then he bursts into tears. Oh, he's crying.
He's crying! He's bawling his eyes out!
Why? What have I done?
He appears to regret his actions. Commander, how do you think we should proceed?
Miranda, arrest him and bring him in for questioning at the ACPU. For now, our job as the Thieves of Judgment is done.
Roger that. You're under arrest.
Miranda puts the man in handcuffs. The man silently watches her do it.
A change of heart, hmm?
So that's the meaning behind the name Phantom Thieves of Hearts.
I thought it was merely a romantic notion, but you truly do steal people's hearts.
Yeah, I never would have guessed.
Quite so. Stealing someone's heart should be impossible even. Yet, looking back on everything that's happened so far, it's the inexplicable that's far outweighs the explicable. And he's genuinely admitted to his own wrongdoing.
The man slowly raises his head, eyes unfocused. He staggers towards me. Then he drops to his knees. I won't ask for your forgiveness. Asking for it wouldn't change anything. Not ever everything I've done. Yes, you have to pay for what you've done. I know. However, my wife is a kind, ordinary person. She's far too good for someone like me. I'm ashamed to ask this of you, but could you use your power to make sure she doesn't come to any harm? I'll try, but no promises. That's enough for me. Thank you. Just then, the spiderweb surrounding us began to slowly disappear, as if melting away. Why the dread music then?
This smell's changing.
What smell?
This smell, it's kind of like the arcs. How do I explain it? It's like the smell here and the arcs got all swirled together.
Maybe this isn't the Outer Rim after all. It's similar, but it could be a metaverse born from people's cognition of the Outer Rim.
What does cognition mean?
It's like getting a sense of how that person perceives things.
So this is a metaverse based on this guy's perception of the Outer Rim. Not the real thing?
That's probably it. The people of the Outer Rim probably weren't caught up in this either. So that's what felt so off about this place.
So there was only ever a place that resembled the Outer Rim. There were never any residents here.
Aegis? What's wrong?
I'm detecting a sound, measuring the reduction in detectable space.
Commander, it appears this metaverse is collapsing inward from the outer edge.
What? Let's get out of here, quick!
You're right.
We'd best hurry.
Could you take me with you? I don't have the strength to stand. Guess you've always been this shameless, huh?
The shaking's getting closer! Collapses just like a palace, too. Run! If we don't hurry, we'll get swallowed up!
I sling the man over my shoulder and run with the group.
This way!
Do we get a big escape sequence? Probably not. We barely make it out and return to the Ark. After handing the man over to Polly, who's investigating the partition where the spiderwebs had disappeared, we head back to our hideout. It's a pleasant surprise that we were able to return to the Ark instead of being sent straight back to our world.
Yeah, looks like we'll get a chance to thank everyone who's helped us out.
Hi, Mona! I guess the D-waves are getting weaker because he's starting to revert.
Yes, I also think we'll be able to discuss the D-waves with the commander. Since we're here, I want to explore more of the Ark. I still want to get more pets from Leo-chan too, but how much time do we have left anyway? Can't you just tell by the smell?
Wait, you can smell that?
Yeah, I can tell how the D-waves were affecting that guy. Just looking at the palace-like world he created, it's obvious he was using D-waves. But now that we've beaten him, the smell I got from that world is starting to fade. That means the D-waves are fading too.
Mona flops down on the couch.
Still, they're not going to disappear anytime soon. All we can do is wait until the time comes. Indeed. We've done all we can for now. As Mona said, all that remains is to wait.
Well, that's true, but I look at Mona.
What?
He's a cat. I've been meaning to ask you, but why did you turn into an actual cat?
I was about to ask the same thing. I'd love to say I'm not a cat, but I can't exactly deny it this time. Let's just say this is a temporary disguise to fool the world.
I see.
You're so cute! Hey, don't pet me!
Mona breaks free from Miranda and looks at me again.
So, Commander, what are you gonna do now? I think we should stick around here for a while.
I've got to get back to work. I've got some catching up to do after all this.
Oh, I'd better get back to work. I've been playing a Phantom Thief for way too long. Come to think of it, I've left the library unattended for far too long. So you all have to work, huh? What about you, Quincy? I got time. Want to hang out? I want to hang out with Quincy-chan too. Come to think of it, what's taking those two so long in the bath?
Yukiko and Queen, I'm guessing? The door opens with a click.
Sorry we took so long.
I'm glad we got to see them in their other skins. That's great. So pretty.
Sorry it took so long. Oh, we didn't mean to keep you waiting.
You guys changed your clothes?
Yukiko did. As for me, it's less that I changed clothes and more that I reverted from my thief outfit to my normal self. Mona and I automatically transform whenever we're in high security areas. It's more like switching states than actually changing clothes. I guess the D-Shadows and that man still had us under surveillance, so we couldn't revert to our normal selves. But now that the fight's over, I see, it's based on the same principle as Mona. So it's the same for Mona too. I was really surprised when Queen suddenly switched back earlier. But it's not like that for me. This kimono was made for me by Aid-san. I thought it'd be nice having something around wear around, so I asked her. It feels exactly like the kimono I usually wear. Isn't that amazing? All I did was show her a picture.
Aid is that fucking good? She can build professional kimonos? God, Aid is amazing. Aid amazing. Aid is Aid amazing. You see what I did there? I'm moving on.
It suits you very well. I take it you wear it often. Thank you. Aegis-chan, aren't you gonna get changed?
I think she doesn't change. She's just a robot.
No, simply cleaning my weapons is sufficient.
After the three of them take a seat, I bring Queen and Yukiko up to speed on our earlier discussion, explaining that it'll take some time for the D-Waves to disappear completely. Don't we usually also have to take out the Gatekeeper? Maybe that's at the end of the hard mode, is like, we've taken out the Gatekeeper, you're about to go home, goodbye everybody, nice to meet you? Maybe. That's kind of what we did with the Recoil collab.
So, yes,
since we got some time to kill, you want to take a look around the Ark? It sounds kind of weird to say this, but it's not every day you get to visit another world.
That's true. Sightseeing is in another dimension. It really does sound ridiculous, but I think it'd be fun. Yeah, we never get another chance like this. I'd love it if you could show us around and tell us about the facilities here. And I should thank everyone who's been looking after us. Oh, me too. I have to get in touch with Leona-san. Well, now that the situation's been resolved, could I introduce myself again?
Introduce yourself again?
Yes. Up until now, you've known me by my code name. But my real name is Makoto Nijima. I'd really like if you called me Makoto from now on. Maiko-chan! Gotcha! I've memorized it. And I'm Morgana.
Makoto and Morgana. It's nice to finally know your real names.
Yeah. Good to officially meet you too.
Well, Makoto, Morgana, and everyone else, if there's somewhere you'd like to go, just let me know. I'll see what I can do.
Commander, do you have hot springs here?
I'd love to see what they're like in another world. We do, but they're typically on the surface and far away. But we do.
The last time I visited the central government, I came across a place that piqued my interest. I would be pleased if I had the opportunity to tour it. Everyone seems pretty excited. In that case, maybe I'll do a little sightseeing myself. I wonder if they got any sushi places around here. Now I'm gonna ask A-chan to make me a parfait. Then I'll be surrounded by Coco-chan, Soda-chan, and Vel-chan, and I'll be one fluffy master.
Ashby would like to be surrounded by Velvet-chan too, I believe.
Ooh, I want some too. Oh, I'll grab some for Polly and Query too. In that case, I'll come along as well.
Are you sure you don't want to hang out together?
It's all right. So long as we bear the names of the Phantom Thieves, our paths shall cross again.
Okay. I watched the group leave the hideout in pairs, one after another. Soon, I'm the only one left. I take a sip of my coffee, now cooled to the perfect drinking temperature. Maybe I'll get some rest. Beep, 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 Shifty. I have no idea how long this adventure with the Phantom Thieves from another world would last. But for now, I decided to enjoy the peace and... Oh! Leona-san! Hey! How have you been? I heard you were staying here, so I thought I'd stop by. Timmy! That's not food! That's the talking bear we saw before! Timmy, no! Bad boy. Brr? Well put, Timmy. Oh, he looks like an egg! I thought I could eat it! First, I have to deal with that. Cute. Alright. We're done for now with, and that's Persona. Persona! Short, sweet, to the point. Wasn't too difficult, wasn't too complicated. I appreciated it a lot. I appreciated it. And we can play it. I can just play it and enjoy it later. Build up some stuff. I want that background, though. Ooh, I got a body for Aegis. All right, let's enjoy our lobby. The next one to go is Summer Spice because, well, that was the last one we did. Well, hope everyone's having a good time so far. Thank you for hanging out. I think we'll do a little bit more, but maybe we'll call it a little bit. We'll probably just go 3 hours today. Shorter stream. It doesn't have to be bad though. Don't want to. I'd rather have a shorter stream than outlive my welcome. You know what I mean? Is there anything else I need to buy? I think I know what. Wait, why am I going that way? Did I hit login stamp? Maybe I hit login stamp. I meant to hit shop. All right, let's see here. I'm a little short. That's okay. We'll get the rest of them later. Click. No! Don't make me sad. I'm having fun hanging out. Well, we did finish a game. So how about we do what we normally do? I've earned a treat, a reward. So I'm going to pull like we usually do. Let's get that going. This is for Archie. Oh, click? As in like you click them off or something? I don't know. Anyway, so I would like to try for Yukiko, but I might just have to use mileage for that instead. So instead, what about if we use these 20 tickets I have stored up and see if we get anyone nice? Because we've been a good boy today. I could use a pick-me-up after the rough week I've had. It was a really rough middle of the week, so having a little bit of pick-me-up to get to the weekend will probably be nice. I shouldn't have tried to get the game to try to guilt the game. The game knows when I'm trying to guilt it. All right, here we go. One more time. I'm gonna blow in my hand. Got the hot hand. I had the hot hand yesterday. 1, 3, 2, 1. A bop to kiss. That's fine. That's fine. Can't all be winners. Plus, like, I'm so Nikke'd out. I got so many Nikkes. All right, well, let's use the spare bot in, I guess. Probably get another one for finishing hard mode if I had to suspect. Yes, you can. All right. I do need crystals for the synchronization machine because our intrepid hero needs to get into the machine. All right. What can I do? There's solo raid. I guess I'll do that once. I could use the materials to get I need to get that for Private. Who is it? Luxurious Spider? Oh, that's easy. That'll be super easy. Oh, with this team, they'll crush it immediately. All right, here we go. I think my power level is like I can crank out like 1 billion damage. So 13 million is nothing. me out. A girl walk away now. Violator. Violator. All right. The luxurious spider is gonna die. I'm not even gonna look. That's how confident I am. See? And the minute I turn around, there's a dead spider. Nope.
See? Told you everything would work out.
I need the batteries too. The luxurious spider is dead. Level 2. We'll get this. We'll crank this out real quick.
Life was great.
Roar, Red
wasn't
Hood.
it?
I love Red Hood. She's my
life
girl.
was great.
Roar, Red Hood.
With this, we're one step closer to our dream.
34, like crank. I can crank out 34 million without even breathing. Maybe I should try that. This next one, I'll try to hold my breath for 72 million damage. Here I go. Ready? Starting now.
Swim with all your might toward the light. Down with those who would threaten the kingdom. Fleetly fading, strike. Charge forward quickly.
All right. Did feel a little bit, but I was fine. Bleh.
The waves have calmed. Why don't we swim towards the next
Diffusion
story?
battery. That's a new one. Is there a new cube? Is there new cubes? I gotta get another cube in my collection of cubes. All right. Aw, Privity. Isn't she cute? She's adorable. All right, let me get these done. Let me get these out of the way, and then, I don't know, I guess we can do a little bit of advisement to kind of cool down before. Or I can maybe get us ready for a big raid. I can do that. Well, we can do both. What's stopping me? Nothing. Oh, there was one other thing I needed to do. I need to go to the synchro device. Like I just said, right? Doing that. Let me get this going. This is me on usual days. It's just like I'm just like mindlessly just playing the game sometimes. Got some encounters we can do. All neon coded. Synchro device. 447. That's a lot of levels. That's a sacrilegious amount of levels I have. All right, into the command center for some advisement.
The currents sweep, flowing through open hands. Waves embrace, hearts retrace, though time stands.
Well, let's see, who should we say hi to and have some advice with?
But we'll still climb again. Hold me close, wrapped in
Is anyone close to getting a sticker with?
skies.
I'm working on Diesel. Let's start with Diesel, our favorite karaoke artist. It's always so hard picking out a birthday present. Kinda is. Sometimes. Is there anything you would want as a birthday present? Me? Well, I know what Diesel wants me to say. But to answer that question for me personally, I'm not too picky. Like I've had some very thoughtful gifts and I've been grateful, but yeah, I'm not that bad. Like whether it's like someone buys me a fancy meal or like someone gets me like a new leather bound wallet or something like. I've had a lot of good gifts throughout the year. I think one of the best gifts I've gotten recently was when I went back home, my friends, they bought tickets to a professional wrestling, an AEW show. I went to go see AEW. I went to see live wrestling, I think for the first time ever. It was so much fun. I had a great time. That was a really thoughtful gift. That was a great gift. So kudos to my friend for doing that. But yeah, like usually day to day, I'm not picky. Whether it be like someone just giving me a tip, like for my birthday just passed, you know, I didn't get anything. I just had a good time just with some time off and hanging out with people. It was great. Anyway, I know what Diesel wants. Name is strawberry ichigo cakey. Strawberry cakey.
Ooh, sounds delicious. Then again, anything with strawberries is bound to be good. All right, then. I'll bake a strawberry cake for your birthday.
Is Diesel better than Emma when it comes to cooking? I wonder. It's kind of hard to be worse than her at cooking, so we'll see. I'm not familiar with this song. When did I pick this one up? Snow Crane! Snow Crane speaks to me.
I've been noticing something lately. I think I might have been treating you like you're younger than you are. Are you okay with that?
I'm still a kid at heart, personally, so I don't mind. I'm still a kid, though.
Is that so? You're still a child? That's very thoughtful of you. Child or adult, you're a very kind person.
I try. Thank you, Snow Crane. I like Snow. I hope we get to see more of her. She's great. Ooh. Well, this makes me think of someone. Are we gonna save Nayuta? Because we gotta save Nayuta after the end of chapter 45. Like, we gotta save her. She's in danger. We gotta save our girl. I hope we get to save her, because she's in hell right now.
Thou great hero, art now and forevermore the key of utmost import to all that must be done. Verily.
Oh, sorry, didn't mean she's a yapper, sorry. Meditation, carry the spark. Let's see, who else can we talk to? I haven't really talked to my newer Nikkes. Let's start from here. Hi, Cindy. It's been a minute. How you doing?
Vince, I'll take a photo of you. Tia lent me her camera.
I mean, I could make a silly face, but I think Cindy, I'd rather give Cindy one where I'm just happy.
You're beautiful. Just as I thought. Photos that capture someone as they are the most beautiful. Will you take a picture of me too?
Cinderella and I spend time taking photos together. Do we get one with each other? I figured that's what we would do. That was sweet. Sweet and cute. Anise. Sparkling summer. What's up, girl?
Ugh, the summer's a real scorcher today.
Mood. Can you apply some sunscreen on my back? Cunning. Sure. Turn over.
Okay. Just keep your mind out of the gutter and be sure to apply it gently.
Yeah, I forgot. I'm in your firing zone. That Mustang has that Mustang has fried chicken on it. I mean that fried chicken has Mustang on it. I spent some time applying sunscreen on Anise. Neon, who I also picked up during the summer event, luckily enough.
I've been wondering, why is seawater so salty? It tastes awful.
Why are you so hell-bent on drinking it?
Oh, I don't drink it because I want to. It's just because I'm always accidentally swallowing some when I'm swimming in the ocean.
I've done that before. Sometimes my mouth just inadvertently opens up and seawater go in and I start coughing. Yes. All right. I'm going to snooze the ads real quick after this one.
Cinderella often describes things as beautiful. It's made me start thinking about the nature of beauty.
I'll just snooze them now. Why not? We're not gonna. I think we're gonna.
Commander, what do you think makes someone beautiful?
I mean, I like attractiveness is a great thing, but what I'm looking for is someone who's a good person.
I think so too. True beauty comes from within. That's one thing I'd like to teach my students.
Marciana, have a conversation about true beauty. Anything else? Laplace, are you still crashing through windows again?
They say a balanced diet is essential for staying strong. And now that I've become even stronger, I'm thinking it might be time to change up my diet. Tell me, Birdie, what changes do you think a hero like me should make?
It's better not to be too picky about food, I think.
Exactly. I got this strong because I'm always ate well. Then all I have to do is keep eating like this.
Brainstorming a new diet with Laplace seems weird, but either way.
Oh, it's Hanson.
Hanson. All right, I think I'm gonna call it there just because I'd rather not wear out my welcome. Overall thoughts on Persona. Good collab. Definitely true to the games. Definitely true to the stylization. I loved all the attention to detail they did with it. I'm glad that they went kind of ham with like the UI and stuff. I think it definitely helped. I think the only thing I was thinking about was like story is, you know, mid. I mean, most of these collabs don't have like the most harrowing of stories. But they're great. They're great fun. I enjoy them. They have some of my favorite characters. Also a plus. I'm glad that I think the ones they picked to become NIKKEs are great choices, so that's also a plus. The Phantom skin's amazing. The music is peak, as expected, with both NIKKE and Persona in the same room. That's just like asking for perfection to be built. I think overall I liked it a lot. The minigame's good. I think the minigame's pretty solid too. It's an endless runner, which isn't typically my cup of tea when the minigames, but it's a good one. Like, I like the ones like the last one. I thought the last minigame with the ball master, when I came a master of balls, was better, but they're all fun in their own way. And they'll probably get up on the game console anyway, so I'm not too worried about that. But overall, I think it's a very solid collab. I'm looking forward to just kind of tinkering with it and playing with it a little bit. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else off the top of my head that I want to think about there. I hope the collab goes well, and I don't think there's gonna be any curse here, right? But I hope you guys had a happy Thursday. Thanks for spending Thursday with me. I appreciate it, YouTube and Twitch side alike. So next week for Thursday, we're gonna tackle main story quest. I gotta tackle chapter 47 and get started. Without getting too into it, I don't know much, but like we're gonna do a little recap at the start, and I think we got some things to explore with 47 and 48 that I'm looking forward to. I've heard they're banger chapters, but like most of the chapters, the later chapters have been amazing. I've been really invested. I'm really curious what's gonna happen, and we'll see what happens together. That's all I gotta say. So tomorrow we're going to be doing Phoenix Wright. It's back to court. Case 3, day 2 of the investigation begins as we try to help Maggie find our rival. What was his name? Eto Finn? Zin Eto. That's it. Zin Eto. We gotta find that dastardly Zin Eto. He's like me with spiky hair and a mustache. Anyways, so I had a great time tonight, so thank you everybody. YouTube side, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I see you guys there. I appreciate all the views you gave me. No matter what, if you came in, stopped by, said hi, I appreciate it. And Punch, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. And then for everybody on the Twitch side, yeah, Shizu, I think I'm kind of just don't want to wear out my welcome. We don't have a lot. We finished the collab. I didn't have much else to do. I mean, I could put on another game, I suppose, but I didn't have much to do. Tomorrow will be a longer stream. We're gonna go a lot longer tomorrow. But I didn't want to wear out my welcome. I was like, main story quest we'll save a whole NIKKE night for. But Shizu, I'm so glad to see you. I'm glad to see you. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for being here tonight. I just came back from taking my medicine. I hope that's going well. I hope that's going okay for you. We could go a little bit longer, but like I think the only thing I would do is basically switch to UFO or something like that. I won't want to if I dive in the main story, I'm not gonna have enough time for it. But I think we'll just call it here. Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing you and Lurvin and Achfi and Cass. And let's see, who else said hi today? Melly and Mark. If you guys are still here, thank you guys for being here. Everyone for being here. Yeah, that was everybody who said hi. You guys make this fun. I just want to say that again. You guys make this fun. Whether you're here for like 10 minutes or 10 hours, like my Fields of Mistress, my birthday stream, whether you're here for 10 minutes or 10 hours. I really appreciate it. I hope to see you guys. No, jeez, you're busy. Listen, I miss you. I'd be lying if I said I don't miss you, but I know you're busy, and we'll pick up around, right? And I know we'll be together again soon. But yeah, I think we're gonna call it there. So everybody, socials, in case you want to come on and say hi to the boat and the boatmates. I promise we don't bite sometimes. And then as for my beloved boatmates on Twitch, together forever and ever too far. I'm lurking apparently. I'm apparently lurking on my own stream. Can you do that? Can I get away with this? Is this legal? No, for the raid, for my subs and non-subs alike. Let's go say hi to somebody. Let's see. Well, I think I know who I want to say hi to tonight. I haven't rated them in a while. They're good people, though. They're a good bean. So we're gonna go say hi to Senchan. Senchan is playing NIKKE as well. She's probably gonna have some fun, but she's a good bean. Go say hi to her. She's good people, I promise. As for me, I'm gonna get some rest my throat, rest my body, rest my mind, because it's been a hectic week for me. So I'm gonna go do that while we get ready. But again, thanks everybody for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate it. Until next time, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Take Itadakimasu. See you. Oh shit, I forgot the freaking man, I am I'm glad I'm not a professional streamer. Anyway, get going.
Yukiko and studies her persona with fascination. Wow,